Yes, yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for a special edition of the Yardman podcast because it's the FA Cup edition, because it is FA Cup weekend, people. So United, unimpressive, very unimpressive in their win over Leicester City as they go through to the fifth round. Biggest news from yesterday, because it's technically in the 9th now if you are in the UK or in the time zone. Similar, people. Chelsea go out 2-1 to Brighton. Is Maresca to blame for Chelsea's exit in the FA Cup? So we'll be discussing all of these things plus more. But before we continue, as always, make sure when you enter the city, people, if you enter the city or you're a resident, of the city, pay the toll, people. Pay the tax, which is hit the like button on the video. So whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after the live, hit the like button on the video. Let's please indeed run up the likes. Over 80 of you lot in the building, only at 12 likes. Let's get up to 50 likes. Like check 1212. Like check 1212. And make sure you share this out across all the socials as well. That's me flawless. At Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV, at That's Me Flawless on all socials. And just as important as those two things, make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. Road to 15K, people. Road to 15K. So like I said, get your questions in. Big up to Certified. Big up Sheik in the cut as well. Daz Gaming, Certified. And presumably talking about the Chelsea game where it says, I knew by halftime we weren't scoring another goal. We needed the AFCON ref to wrap the game up early. Big up to Cornmeal as well. So the rest of the gang will be here shortly. But we got Kaneki in the building. Yes, Kaneki. What are you telling me, man? What's good? What you saying, man? Just laughed, you know. What are you cracking up about, yo? What are you cracking up about?
What I'm cracking up about, you know?
Go on, I want to know. Go on, hit me.
Well,
Hit me.
I just realized that
Go on.
while our season was has been written off, we're still playing for something. Some man right now who's been full throttle all season ain't playing for nothing. Yeah? Like damn, bro. Like, I'm thinking about it. Like, yo, our season died in November, but we still have something to play for. Some man out here right now going full force in the league, and they ain't gonna do nothing at the end of. Like, think about it. The only thing some mans are going to be celebrating is their player's birthday. Like, that's it. That's the only celebration they're gonna have.
Damn.
What are you talking about?
What are you saying? What are you saying, Lex? This show literally just died. You talking about Arsenal? What are you saying, Lex? You good?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, blessings. I didn't expect it because this guy's cracking up on his intro. But yeah, Kideki, before we get to them, look, because what was their last game?
They get slapped.
Yeah, they lost. Yeah.
They didn't lose.
Yo, listen.
You guys could have really used 5 goals against in that game, couldn't you? You really could have used 5 goals, couldn't you?
Then when the beat Man City trophy, them.
I did not expect. I didn't expect this show to go this, but yeah, Flo's yours. Go on, kid.
No.
What do you mean you not expect?
You know why?
We do every flipping week.
I hear it, but it's because they lost Wednesday. Was it Tuesday?
Wednesday.
No.
And that's how this thing works.
Nah, bro.
Go on,
them lose last year.
You right, Lex. I forgot where I was and what show it was. My bad. That's on me.
Because
I forgot. My bad.
Before I get into the jokes, what's something I have to say is this. You know, in a realistic world, this should be these man's last year with a lot of these players.
Yeah, big up to
Like, you know this?
Yeah,
like, in a realistic world, this should be their last year with Gabriel. This should be their last year with Saliba. This should be the last year of Saka. Like, this should be their last year with all these players, bro. Yeah, this should be their last year with all these. Like, think about this.
He's pointed out as well. What Truth's pointed out, that a lot of them lot got 2 years left on their deal.
Fam, listen.
Saka got 2 years left on his deal. Gabriel got 2 years left on his deal as well. And there's someone else. Or is it just those two? I think it's Saliba as well.
Yeah, fam. Yeah. It just PSG needs a centre back. Barcelona needs a centre back. Juventus needs a centre back. Inter
Milan. We need a centre back for the bench. We need a
Liverpool will need a centre back. Bayern Munich needs a centre back. Like, there's a lot of teams out there right now that need centre backs, and they're watching prime real estate
Hold on, Kineke.
rot away at Arsenal.
Hold on. Watch it now. So, man, them, how the Arsenal fans feel saying the team not even care about it. Man, them get knocked out of the FA Cup and just take a flight to Dubai and the sun and the beach. I play beach football and all of these things.
Fuck you, Ryan.
You know, Arteta must in a room with Salt Bay right now. I eating meat. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
You know what I mean? Like, walk on for the Arsenal fans. On the day I cuss, man, them a lose their mind. I say, oh, this and Arteta, oh, them, blah, 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 man, them a cuss. And the team of them a cuss, boy. It's like you're vexed over losing your ex. And your ex in a room with the next man, bro. Like,
this bitch left on a yacht. They on a yacht with bread. I drink freaking margarita off our breasts, and you they home at cry.
You did there say, yo, oh, it's still my girl. No, brother, it's not your girl. Arsenal fans, it's not your team, brother. Them don't care about you. Them care about themselves. The man them gone at the sunny Isles of Dubai. My team, not out of no competitions. Them man they not go for no trip. Man, them still
weren't you supposed to be on a downfall, bro? Like, I have to ask you this because this is what was said by these mans. Weren't you supposed to be on a downfall? Yeah, weren't you supposed to be on a free fall right now? Struggling to win a game in the league? Shouldn't that be? Shouldn't you guys be like that right now?
When it comes down to the league, we in a Dubai because, bro, every week me just chill. Whether I watch the match or not, yeah, whatever, you know. But just relax. Just Champions League, it no matter.
Because
the youths, the last game of the Champions League, where I put out a youth squad, I say, yo, man, them take a run. Trade Neoni and them man there. You know them name there? Nobody know them man there?
No, because,
right now, in the easy mode, Madrid. If tomorrow them say, yo, you play Bayern, you play Madrid, you play City, you play Arsenal, you play any team in the world, I don't give a shit. It don't matter to me.
That's right.
Worse if 2 legs. Because one of them legs, you forgot Anfield. It don't matter to me. As a matter of fact, right now, my fear, what that team name? Nottingham Forest more than them other team.
Bro,
I would done play Nottingham Forest. We now play them again. So we're good, bro.
Yeah, because me look from them. I'm just like that whole dilapidated fan base. You know, when I saw them cheering, oh, we beat City 5-5, fam, we beat City.
Man, them do Haaland. Them do Haaland celebration.
No.
I clown Haaland.
Yeah.
How can clowns clown a team on a literal clowns? On a clown face, Man City in a suit, and on a clown Man City like what one? How you do that?
In the words of Kendrick,
have a trophy.
In the words of Kendrick, I hate a nigga hating on a nigga, and they both broke.
You know what I mean?
Like you're broke, bro. City's broke this season. You man been broke. Why are you mocking? Why are you guys laughing? And also this whole policing shit that's going on right now. One, why is everybody policing celebrations now? When everybody was suing, when everybody was suing against Manchester United, I never heard anyone coming out in outrage about this. Man had Townsend suing against Manchester United at Old Trafford. No one said anything. Everyone that played Man United sued. Like, let's not forget this. Everybody that scored against us that season, when Ronaldo came back, everyone was suing against us that scored. I never saw any celebration police. Listen, stop trying to take shit out of football.
Only Arsenal have celebration police, referee police, Dubai police. What else them have?
Them have it was raining police.
PGMOL police. Them all.
Everybody hates us police.
Them have the fashion police. Them love talk about how them players look this and the manager look that. Like, bro, what?
The bigger fish to fry police, bro.
Arsenal? Why won't you just dissolve them? every team
Nah, we
needs to
need
just
them. They're
come
great for
together and say,
content.
yo, promote
Nah.
Leeds are one of them team then just dissolve Arsenal.
Nah, we need
Nah.
Arsenal, man. We need Arsenal. They're a
Fam,
great talking
we
point. Man.
need Arsenal, bro. I've
Need
never seen
Arsenal.
such a masochistic fan base. Yeah, I've
Arsenal,
never seen such a From their fan base, I feel like masochists. I've never seen people that just love pain more than Arsenal fans.
It's because we
I've
know how
never seen
the film go end and they fall for it. Because you know what happens? It's gonna happen in the summer. They're gonna make a couple signings and we're gonna be right back at it again. Of them talking about they're gonna win the league and they can win the Champions League, and then we'll be here if it's January, February, or March,
bunch of bullshit.
and the season be over.
Yeah, me see this video with Igal and Lee, and Igal talk about say yo, the board now support Arteta.
Is that what he said? He said the
Yeah,
board.
hey,
you know what, girl? I stand with
say-
you, man. I agree, man.
must
They only
say
spent
Arteta the only one who actually tried to do something with the team. Like the board, he must say, yo, so Arteta never want Havertz. Arteta never spend 100 mil pound rest. Arteta never have nothing to do that.
I agree with him, man. Because he said they only spent 25 million on attack because Havertz is a midfielder.
He must say them never want to get him an attacker in January, so for them fault.
Who never want to get him an attacker? Who was the one that rejected Ivan Toney? I'm pretty sure it wasn't what's that guy name again?
Edu.
It wasn't Edu one these man that rejected Ivan Toney.
Like Ed don't.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it wasn't the Cronkies or any of these guys that rejected. God damn it.
That's good, yo.
God damn it.
Ed Doe I'm gonna use that. I'll quote you.
That's
good. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it wasn't any of those guys that rejected Ivan Toney. Yeah. It wasn't the Cronkies that forced the only striker since Van Persie to win a golden boot at your club. It wasn't
No, you don't see.
It wasn't those guys that forced that guy out. It was Arteta. Yeah, Arteta don't like people. Arteta are someone that praises conquering his wife. Him really not like people who backchat him. That made me question him wife. Because you have a woman and you don't like nobody will backchat you. Do you know what a woman is?
Hold on. No, we're not. We're promote. We're not like that.
What do you mean?
What
do you mean promote? This brother is eating another man meat. No must let him go on with Paul.
Yo. I wonder if them are gonna release the next video. Them probably keep it secret this time.
What do you mean, fam? These man have another documentary about winning nothing. Think about it. These man are going to have an Arsenal all for nothing season 3. Yeah. You need to understand this, fam. These men are linked with another centre back. You know that, right? These guys are literally linked with Jonathan Tah from Leverkusen. Why do you need another centre back? Arsenal right now, I'm seeing actual links are linked with 2 centre. These men are about to spend 130 million on 2 centre backs. Why?
Because they're gonna lose Saliba.
No worry, man. They're gonna buy Ollie Watkins.
They're gonna lose Saliba. They're gonna lose Saliba. He was horrible in that game, by the way.
Hey, when I said the fucking idiots in the Arsenal fans, like someone or probably more someone. I don't know which. No, but may I say it now, bro? I always get hoodwinked.
They do.
Like, bro,
the
journalists, them not do this to nobody, no other team but Unina. Because as soon as them do it to Liverpool fans, we say, yo, fucker, unless the man sign, we don't want to hear about it. United fans, same. City fans, once them say somebody linked to City, it don't even make no sense because them are dead it like 2 days before them actually get it. You get me? Them man they release City news and I say, oh, Omar Marmoush. By the time them even say nothing about Omar Marmoush, him up on the plane.
Yeah, he was there.
And the
with Man United with Drogu. Man United with Drogu. As you heard about it, literally like what? A week after we signed him.
Yeah, because we linked to him, so you know it was going to happen. Like there was bids, there was actual formal bids. But even
with the fraudulent ones, them not do it for trick the fans.
Yeah.
With United, like certain players would do it for get a contract or get a move or something. But
we know those.
But with Arsenal, it's just to get enough for shut up, blood. man, them just release. Oh, everybody a murmur. We need a striker. Oh, Arsenal in for Ollie Watkins. And then soon after them in for Ollie Watkins, the man them sell John Duran. They're never in for nobody, brother.
That was a shut up. That was to get the fans to shut up. Let's try.
Yeah,
Serious, you go and do that early. You go the 1st of January and be like, all right, let's put some serious money down. You don't wait till the last week to go, all right, let's go try and sign Ollie Watkins.
That whole what you said, Javon, it's just, and this the game, they're like, Saliba is Arsenal's best. No, Saliba is not your best centre back. Your best centre back is Rice. All right.
No. Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I agree with
All
it.
right. Your best centre. You spent $100 million on that guy. Yeah.
I thought he was gonna. You had me. I thought he was gonna say Gabriel.
Rice invest everything.
Rice is their best.
For 100 million, supposed to can play left wing, right wing, striker, cam, centre mid, centre defensive mid, centre back. You can throw Rice another goal for 100 mil, bro. You know what I mean?
You man were cloning. Was it Ortega? I'm told you, everybody. David Raya was standing in unison with Robert Sanchez. He saw Robert Sanchez doing fuckery at Chelsea, and he says, "I'm with you, brother." Yeah.
And for goalkeepers, it only gets worse, by the way.
The man said, light-skinned goalkeepers' life matter, and then cost you a cup. Like, we're not just gonna bypass that. That David Raya literally light-skinned you out of a cup.
Why would
you want to know why?
Because of the instructions, bro.
You want to know why? He's the most fake Spaniard. How are you Spanish and you're coming from the Blackburn Academy? You is a liar. Yeah? Check this brother passport. This brother is coming from, I think, Blackburn Academy.
I'm gonna check now. I did not know that.
Yeah, this brother passport is Spain. This brother has never been in Spain his whole life, bro.
Yeah, you right, yo. He was born. He began his career.
In Blackburn Rovers. Once at the Arsenal segment, watch. Once you see him come back, watch.
How are you coming from Blackburn Academy as a Spaniard? Are you a waste man? Yeah, not real Vallecano, not real Zaragoza.
Barcelona as well.
He never born in a Barcelona, Birmingham. This brother born. Don't let these men fool you. Barcelona, which Barcelona? Which part of Barcelona? We can't even step on the street because Yamal. Brother, I tell lie. Yamal born in Barcelona and Yamal don't play like this, brother.
Hey, you man should have just. You man should have saved a couple goals for Newcastle,
Yeah, you guys could have saved 3 goals for Newcastle. Just let the game just 2-1 and then save 3 goals for Newcastle. A game where you need 3 goals.
You have Arsenal fans, them print out shirts, stay humble. All of this heartiness just to get humbled.
Yes.
Like, you literally behaved the exact way that caused Haaland to tell you, man, to stay humble, blood. Because when he told you, man, to stay humble, you drew the game.
Bro.
Now you win. Oh, you beat them 5-1. Man, and mind you, it took until after the 50-something minute for to actually break the draw. One did it and then score 5 goals. All right, City capitulated. Fine. City is not having a good season. City is sick, right? City in the nursing home and nurse some wounds. Hopefully, they might get a magic potion, the elixir of life, and when them get the elixir of life, them come back to life, and then them can par. But even in them death bed, them still the 4th place.
No, Lex, that's not even it. The problem, what I want Arsenal fans to realize is this: you know that next season Manchester City will be a threat for the title, and you won't, right? Like, you know that next season City will be favorites for a league title, and you won't. Like, you know that
we are winning. And bro,
brother, you man are in a 2-horse
play down. Them have to come on field still down.
Lex. You don't know how funny it is. Arsenal are in a 2-horse race for the title, and these men are gonna finish 3rd.
Them coming like the 2 brain cells where most of them fans have a fight for 3rd.
Fighting for 3rd, bro. Like, I'm looking at Arsenal and I'm like, yo, you man.
Go to Javan over there eating.
No, man, I just fuck up 2 festivals down with them on the road all day. I just reach it.
That's cool, man.
Because
stop the show early. The man tell me that I'm gonna come, man.
It's cool. That's
don't worry about it, man.
Eat your food, man. No rush, man. Eat your food. Take your time.
No, man, there now.
You have to take your time with it, you know. You have to take your time with it.
Would they Arsenal? You want a punch? We get 2 kick off for them, you know.
Don't worry about it. We have the battle right here already, to them, because
I'm friend.
Because when me look on them now, I do me a laugh, because these mans, And these man them swear things that people hate them, and I'm like, yo, we hate on it because when the chat like when they do something like, fam, Haaland has won more trophies in 2 years than you have in 20.
Bro,
Why are you telling this man to stay humble?
Me said that pissed me off you whole week, you know, bad man.
We're not hating them because they're relevant. We're hating them because they're not annoying, bro.
Yo, you guys are annoying.
Bro,
Like,
and
you
the
need
most annoying thing this week, Missy brother. Yes, when you kill a side 5-5-1. Talk about that. The man them going at some realms a discussion where them not belong in that bad, bro.
Brother, I saw these man.
Years.
I saw these man say, yo, what does Varane have that Saliba doesn't? And I'm like, a World Cup. I'm not going any further than that.
Like what, about 5 Champions Leagues?
We don't need to bring up the Champions League. Arsenal are allergic to that.
Thing I not understand with them people. How the fuck if you had this Varane and people this Casemiro, brother? Even the United fans, bro. Like what going? I'm not supposed to say nothing bad about Casemiro. Him win 5 Champions Leagues for a reason.
Like,
you know, I'm not understand. They want this the man them when the man them supposed to decline. Make it.
But even in them flipping decline, the man them better than most of them players, bro. Like right now, Casemiro in all our midfield make the midfield better. But for some reason, all of these United managers, we need pace. We need people to run up and down. We need tenacity. Man, fuck
they
that.
learn. No, they learn. When we get to United, we talk about that. But the problem with Arsenal is this. Manchester City, during everybody's decline, won league titles. When Manchester City showed a sign of declining, Liverpool won the league. Like, look,
what? A quadruple or triple?
4-peat.
And 4-peat.
Yeah,
4-peat and treble. On can't even win a bomber clock Carabao Cup. I'm not hype.
No, but Lex, you have to understand this.
Off a fucking community shield. On can't even win a Carabao Cup. The last time in the win was 5 years ago. But for some reason, City on the rivals. What kind of rivals? The man them the 3 trophies away from overtaking in an overall.
Thank you.
Trophies.
In the next 10 years, City needs 3.
For about 5,000.
Yep.
Listen, bro.
City needs 3 league titles to equal Arsenal. Now tell me, in 5 years, how much league title are Arsenal going to win? I'm not even going to go 10 years. 5 years. How much league title will Arsenal win in 5 years? City needs 3 league titles to tie you, man.
Yeah, depends how long Arteta's there for. Without
what you mean? I hope he stays there forever.
Them coming like Tottenham. Me telling you, only listen to me, them money a blood clot Tottenham with jerk seasoning. That's it.
We usually say, sometime when we go to hard on them and extensive.
Go what?
Okay, no, let me finish. But you see, after this week, we get it now.
Okay. We told you.
You understand?
Yeah, we told you.
We understand. No, man.
We told you. We told you.
Attention to them, man.
We see it now.
Fam, there's nothing more sickening than a smiling Arsenal fan. There's nothing more sickening than a smiling Arsenal fan. What are you smiling at, bro? Yeah? What are you smiling at?
It's so bad. We end up convening a meeting the other day and we come to the decision and say we can't even get an Arsenal fan on the show. You know, makes sense.
No, I wouldn't.
Nothing is worse than a yardman Arsenal fan. I'm tired to tell you that is too pick a struggle. You can't be a yardman and an Arsenal fan, brother. Pick a struggle.
Yeah, make up your mind.
The only way I do it is if there was a Spurs fan alongside him. I can't just let him just do it.
Make it even worse.
No, you know what? I'm bringing a Spurs fan up there now.
I'm saying what I said was the only way I would bring an Arsenal fan on the head permanently.
Number one,
if there was a Spurs fan alongside him, so at least they could get beat up together. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man.
To be honest with you, it wouldn't even be wise because guess what? We're already at the 3 hours plus more while. You bring 2 more yardman pan this are dead. It dead. You had the 5-6 hours. You just have to just
turn on the camera and just leave it like that.
And every day I cost it. Every day I'm gonna get style.
Everybody else say, just done it. We can't do no other shows today. Today just the day we're reserved for the Yardman show. And it just it's simple.
12 hours just pure cussing.
Did you see the atrocious defending from Saliba midweek? I don't know if I talk about that already.
It wasn't atrocious. It wasn't. We don't reach on to that. I'm just mocking these idiots first before we get into the game. You know, that you guys came to Man United and tell me, TJ was like, when are we getting our next win? We got our next win. What are you lifting this season? Besides your hands in worship, what are you guys lifting this season?
I tell you, them could have prayed a little more.
Because at this point, I'm convinced. Flawless was telling me that these men have hope. Flawless, is that the name of the new dog? Is that the name? Because them have win, so is hope the name of the new dog?
That's why I love seeing this happen, because we know what's gonna happen, and they believe they fall for the same thing every single season.
The dog name hope and the little puppy name pray. Let me tell you hope and buck like pray.
Because you Ten Hag with a piss poor Man United side beat Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. You man with the best team ever that have players that will start for Real Madrid.
Yeah, world class.
You couldn't score one goal against Newcastle. In the 3-time Arsenal has played Newcastle this season, how much goal them score from Newcastle? No one.
And then I get beaten by an average 2 goals each time.
Exactly. Newcastle. Damn. That a weak and piss poor Man United that had freaking Amrabat at left back. That beat Newcastle. The strongest team or finished second 2 years in a row failed to score a goal against them. And it's not like at this season you struggle to beat Newcastle. You struggled to beat them last season.
Oh yeah, they've struggled there at St. James's Park for the longest. I don't think they've won there in like 4 years. Yeah, it's like 4 years. That's why. 2020. That's why when people were talking about they're gonna go there and get a victory, I was like, why? Based off of what?
Based off of the heart of the fans, bro. Yeah, based off of the heart of the fans. Yeah, don't you get it? These mans believe that they can go and do something they've never done before under Arteta. Like what?
If you believe hard enough, you will have.
Because you man have bootleg Eden Hazard in our squad. I can't even call him that. You guys have Make-A-Wish Dries Mertens.
Oh,
that is who I have.
Trossard,
brother. Yeah, you man have the Timo Mertens in on the side. What does he do? Because when it comes to do or die, that brother always die. Him die 100% of the time. Yeah, every time Arsenal in do or die, that nigga dies.
Every match they respawn by the end of match.
Yes, man, every single time. Me tell you already said I watch these man make Jesus get I told you Jesus would die again. I told you this man, he does this every December. On his birthday, this man rise. Then this man scores 6 goals. And then the Roman then catch him and crucify him.
Yeah, it's like clockwork. We see him score goals. We say, watch out the board now go by Arsenal on a striker because Jesus has scored. Then watch him get injured.
Jesus is Luke Shaw for Arsenal. No, that's what Jesus is the Luke Shaw for Arsenal.
Score your 6 goals a season and renew your contract every year. Then they'll never go back one striker. Keep doing it.
Jesus shows up.
Kick up someone and then get a new contract.
Jesus is the Luke Shaw for Arsenal. Jesus here, Pete, them are going to sign a striker. Yeah? Resurrect himself. Score 6 goals. Transfer window closed. And then 3 games, 6 goals. Wait till the transfer window closed. And they're dead again.
Yeah, and just get sabotage left, right, and center. And then the whole team just there Dubai jerk each other off, brother. I want to feel Arsenal fans.
Jesus resurrect for about 3 weeks, score 3 goals, bust a wacky dip and then disappear.
Wacky dip and dip, brother. That's what the man wacky dip and dip. Fam, listen to me. I want to talk about, because I love that everybody's using the name I gave Saliba all them years, a year ago. I call him Sally Baba. Yeah, Sally Baba on the faulty knees, as I call him. Sally Baba on the faulty knees. Because his knees ever give up on him. Did you see that mistake? Yeah? That brother was standing one place and his knees, I go to South London to try look a gal. Dead brother. Yeah?
Oh, like when Jackson done him.
Yeah, fam, listen to me. Listen to me. Dog, hand it just go to Real Madrid, okay? Save yourself. You see like when Mbappe save himself? Dog, leave. Alright? Leave. Do yourself a favor, brother, and leave. You see, if you stay at Arsenal long enough, right now you start to look like Koscielny. That is not good.
What?
Yeah, you're right. Koscielny
You
was a
start to
ball
look
and
like
then him just
you
rip off
start to look like
right.
Koscielny. Koscielny
You're
should have left
You're right.
after the 3 year at Arsenal. Koscielny should have just listen and just leave.
You're right.
Man should have lift up, bro.
waiting. Inter Milan was waiting for you, and you chose to stay at Arsenal. Yeah, Saliba, you start to look like Koscielny now, dog. Brother, save yourself. Save yourself. If I don't business, tell Arsenal at this point, me burn my contract and leave on a free. Say from go Real Madrid, dog. Okay, go somewhere that that will actually get you playing better and help you get better. Arsenal, you're stuck with. You see this level that you're at right now, you're not getting any better. Yeah, look on Gabriel. You think Gabriel gonna get any better than what he is right now, staying at Arsenal? No, because you want to
deal as well.
Yep, you want to know what makes players get better? Winning. Winning makes players get better because you have to improve to keep winning. What are you mans winning? What are you Arsenal players? What are the Arsenal players winning? What the fuck are you winning? Yeah? Look at Look at Liverpool. Look at Liverpool, because I'm going to bring up a centre back that no one praised. Well, except Liverpool fans, but a player that no one praised. Did anybody realize how immense Matip got the moment Liverpool started winning? Did anybody realize how much Matip game completely changed? How he matured so much better after winning one trophy at Liverpool? How better he got.
Talk about Kwanzaa, dog. Big up Klondike, innit?
No, me not gonna even talk about Kwanzaa, because Kwanzaa learn.
Yeah, and people are praise him. And people
are praise him rightfully. People are praise him rightfully. But he must learn. Me talk about somebody that at one point.
The OnlyFans girl still.
Yeah, me talk about a brother that at one point, this time Matip was on the level of Phil Jones at one point. Matip used to cost Liverpool games. Him and Lovren were just two set in stone. That was a time bomb waiting to happen when you saw Matip and Lovren. The moment Liverpool started, like when Van Dijk went there and you saw Liverpool just started to win. Matip just started getting better till everybody saying, yo, when Matip got injured, I heard Liverpool fans start saying, which I've never heard them say, mind you, yo, we miss Matip. Tell a Liverpool fan back in 2014 that them are gonna miss Matip. Tell you when Matip was out here score own goal. Say Liverpool fans are got in the next couple of years are gonna say they miss Matip.
He still used to score own goal though.
No, but the mistakes I'm used to make before is not him stop make them.
Him used to rap them like him have finished shot plus from FIFA.
I'll never forget the own goal this brother scored against Bayern Munich.
Could I swear Madrid on purpose?
Fam, this brother scored a goal against Bayern Munich that Lewandowski have to look for him and nod him head like, yo, I wouldn't score that. That was the type of own goal he scored against Bayern Munich. I'm not kidding. I see Benjamin Pops in the chat. Even you guys are supposed to remember that own goal he scored against Bayern Munich. Like completely. But Matip got better. Winning makes players better. It's certified. It always does.
That's why Arsenal players get worse, isn't it?
Yeah, and it also give you as players more confidence in your manager.
Yes.
And after a while,
working.
Bro, I don't know how them players gonna start watch Arteta on the side already, bro. Like 5 years, like same thing.
What do you mean them now? What fam? Let me tell you this right now. If these mans, if it was allowed for a player for thump a manager just one time a season, Arteta would have been an emergency care. Yeah? If a player was allowed to hit the manager just one time a season, you're gonna tell me after the Newcastle game there, Arteta wouldn't be in an intensive care right now.
Damn.
No, man, I play as fault, man.
You know, because I'm going to go through this. Why did you buy?
My bad. Injuries.
Yeah, because I have to ask on it. Why?
No, my bad. I
Right,
ball.
Arsenal
I
fan.
ball.
Oh,
I
No, it
ball.
was the
I
ball.
ball. I
All
ball. What you
right,
talk about? I ball.
right.
ball.
It
Yes,
was the
Javan. Oh,
ball.
yes,
It
yes,
was the
yes.
ball.
Oh, yes, I
What am I?
forgot.
Because
My bad,
what was it?
guys. Sorry, Arsenal fans. Sorry, Arsenal
Because
fans. Didn't
I'm
mean to.
still remembering the super chat that Zane said. How are you guys going to cope with Sterling at the
Oh,
Emirates?
that's the one I need to run into, man.
Sterling,
Yeah.
Charles,
Raheem, fucking
Zane
Yeah, man, them a
Sterling.
do well
donated.
with Sterling.
Yeah. Zane
Madness over there, bro.
said, how will the league cope with
Guys,
Sterling at the Emirates? Now I have to ask you now, Arsenal fans. How are you guys coping with Sterling at the Emirates? Hmm? Because the fact remains that my centre back has registered more goals in the league than Sterling.
Which
Don't
one?
make this season done with Martinez having more goals than Sterling. Don't make that happen. Don't make Martinez end this season with more goals than Sterling.
Raheem, the dream.
Rhyme shillings.
Yeah,
All
sir.
right?
Zayn is, man. I've not seen Zayn in a minute. Shout out Zayn, man. Hopefully he pops up sometime soon.
No,
Yeah,
man, he shame
because
man gone in the head.
no, Zane don't hide. If I want,
anytime, him not hide.
him not hide. Me have to rate Zane for that. Zane don't hide.
Lawrence Chatman.
Yeah, Zane don't hide. I want him respect with Zane. Zane will stand up and take him lashes. Him not hide.
In I chat when Arsenal win, when Arsenal lose, when
He's
United
there.
win, or when United lose.
He's there. That man starts 10 toes in the Gideon. 10 toes in the Gideon. We have to respect Zane.
Yeah, man, if you check him man bank account, him gone about say $5,000 for the year already in a super chat.
Yeah, but let's talk about the game now.
Comment them man, they make it a super chat.
Yeah. But we could talk about this game now. Okay, so let's talk about them, Captain. Let's talk about oh dear God. Yeah. Yeah. Because every time him play, that's the only thing I can hear.
Man.
Oh dear God, bro. Why are you on this pitch? Are them captain that him?
No.
They captain for real, because when they lose, they look for them and say, oh dear God, help me.
Brother. Oh dear God, bro.
Dear God. Oh my days. That's crazy.
How the hell, as a captain, when you're tired in a trouble and you get sub off? I've never seen that in my life. At any team.
Because in my appoint the money, I was kept him and I sub him off. Not even Bruno gets sub off.
Brother.
Not as frequent as he does.
No.
Yeah, because Bruno, the thing about it is, your risk, Bruno is such a time bomb that you risk.
You risk it.
Subbing him and nobody else on the team, not like, all right, him shit, all right, this and that, but him I gonna try.
Brother.
Bruno, I gonna try.
Let me put this.
Other God wouldn't even try to curl it from 30 yards. Bruno curl it from
Brother,
everywhere.
Let me put this into perspective. Let me put this into perspective just to make everybody understand. And to Beijing Pops and you Lex, only can certify it for me. There was a game in the league where Gerrard was injured. He was injured. And Liverpool were losing. And Gerrard could barely walk. Liverpool kept him on that pitch and Gerrard contributed to the 2 goals that might make Liverpool end up with the game.
Which game that
I'm trying to remember the game. I'm thinking, I want to say Bolton. I'm going back all the way in my memory. He was injured in like.
I think remember we are talking.
It was in the third. It was after halftime, 45 minutes. You guys had 1 sub left, and Gerrard picked up an injury. Like this man was limping. He could, if he kept every time he moved, you could see him in pain. You saw Gerrard in pain. And Liverpool still never subbed him off the pitch. This brother is hurting, and another captain. I'm trying to remember the game. What team it was? You were losing 2-0 and you came back and won the game 3-2. You came back and won the game 3-2, and Gerrard was a big part of it. And make a look. When you can't go on time, make a look this up because it pissed me off now. Because I remember that game so much because I'm like, everybody was saying they got to take off Gerrard. They have to take off Gerrard. And was it Rafa? It was Rafa Benitez. It was Rafa Benitez.
Smelly breath.
It was Rafa Benitez as the manager. And they were saying, like, you have to take off Gerrard, and this man just shaking man, I'm not taking off Gerrard. That's the captain. We need him to win the game. Brother, you are the most sub-captain I've seen in my life.
Constantly, man. It's crazy.
Fam, Arsenal lose 1-0, them sub you. Arsenal draw 0-0, them sub you.
The first man they look for something.
You are the first man, the man.
That was part of
And I like them. I put on nobody better. And I like them. I put on one attacker film or something. Not just someone that either.
Brother, Arsenal go to a penalty shootout. Them a sub you.
Blame Arteta.
What purpose do you serve? Why are you the captain? Why are you actually the captain? What you?
Why am I the captain? Arteta do it. I'm telling you, say, yo, the man designed this team in an image. All of these players, handpicked by Arteta. Why? Because they just listen.
Thank you. What game was that?
No argument. Them not try for say, yo, no Arteta, but I think no. Them not none of them. Just listen and come on. Ha ha ha. We're a family. Ha ha ha. Yeah. I see. Let me tell you, it coincides. The manager, the fan base, the owner, all of them are the same shit.
Pop, what game was that? Don't mean to cut your legs. Pop, what game was that? That is the game what Gene brought up. That the long distance goal from Gerrard. That's the game I'm talking about.
Saying West Ham.
It was West Ham. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Because fam, I don't understand that, brother, at all. You have some of the best tools around you to be one of the most dangerous midfielders in the Premier League, and you're fucking worthless.
No, but a main tool injured, bro.
You are the left back.
Yeah. For the Arsenal fans, not your actual left back, because we know you have like 15 of them.
Well, who told Tony if he start bring up injuries? Yeah, who told Tony to do that? Liverpool are going to suffer. Yeah, you're going to suffer. Injuries are going to hit you guys. You guys are going to fall off.
Kevin Birch is injury prone. No. Brother, the way we play football, nobody can team. We can barely get injuries. You know why? Because the man them just a chill, bro. The man them just a chill. Gavin Birch just collect the ball in me. They make it run with it, or him just take a touch. But the touch was so elegant, like everybody just dead. Him constantly beat players. You know, the man move like Sergio Busquets, dog. You get what I say? What the fuck? Green and him even more athletic than him. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know how good it's supposed to feel if you can get up and watch your team and say Ryan Gravenberch and you fucker. How much you pay for him?
35 mil.
35 mil.
And 35 mil.
You fucking Arsenal fans.
100 million for a centre back.
100 mil for Declan Rice. Wanna like watch him? Wanna like watch him the defense?
No. What's funny now is that I'm seeing that they're linked from the Athletic. I don't know who true it is. That they're going to try and make a major bid of 110 million for Lautaro Martinez. Yeah. Go and sign a worse version of Lautaro Martinez, go sign a worse version for Lacazette. Yeah, go on. Go and give Inter Milan 110 million for Martinez. 110.
They do.
That is fuckery. You know why? Because watch it. This is how stupid. This is how. And the fuck
I know it's fake. I know it's fake, Don. I know it's fake because I'm like.
Hold on. This is how stupid the media think Arsenal fans are. Zubomendi has a fucking release clause.
They couldn't activate the release clause.
No. They're saying it's a done deal for the summer for Arsenal to activate the release clause while it's in the January window. How about you go fucking pay the release clause and get the player now? Since you're gonna do it in January, it's a release clause. You know what that means, Arsenal fans? It cannot be a guarantee. You know why it cannot be a guarantee? Because any team can come in and release release clause. But journalists that you man listen to and pay attention to and believe can come out and tell you dumb shit like this. But as we already said before, the two brain cells want to have a fight for third place. So guess what? You're gonna believe that shit. Like what
No,
going?
because
Hold on.
No,
No, hold on.
yeah,
Yeah, go. We just have Betsy.
I was
We
in
just have
register
Betsy.
it.
We just have Betsy, bro.
Yep.
How the hell you are gonna pay? You are gonna prepare for our release class for January?
With some,
Bro,
in
get
January
in a
transfer
PA
window, they must say it's a done deal. Zuberman is going to Arsenal.
Yeah, pay him release
Can
clause
only
in
be a
January
done
for
deal if the
summertime.
release
And
clause
51
is
million, the
paid
release
and the
clause,
player
no
says
dog.
yes. Bro, it can only be a
Brother.
done deal if you actually pay the release clause and the player said yes.
Listen, my then you have Lewis Kelly, big man. Let me tell you this. You see, if you have the gall to try to do a celebration like that, you see the next game, back up that performance for me, please. You can't box a brother and then walk up and then get up and then get
The
dust.
man and turn him back.
No,
Yeah,
another thing,
how you do that?
Another thing, though. You
Brother.
know what you do?
Brother.
Another thing, though. You thump your box a man in the face.
Brother,
In a
that.
class, I want
Brother.
school done and the war for come, you get beat up in the war.
Brother, you walk going to the middle of one war. You walk going to the enemy territory and shoot somebody in front of everybody. The whole enemy, are you versus the whole enemy them? You shoot the enemy and then you think you just go walk.
And then you expect say they're gonna get cooked the next game. Absolutely cooked. The man had an absolute stinker.
Brother.
And then everybody say, oh, how can you bully a 18-year-old? Well, that 18-year-old should have known
what time it is.
18-year-old before him the fuck up on the people on the internet. Like no Twitter, Instagram, and these places. Humans are diabolical. No, I don't care what you people want to think about human beings. We are not this nice species that love everybody. No, fuckery. We're competitive and we love fuckery. So, because of these facts, don't expect to clone a man, and then when it's your time to get cloned, everybody just gonna be quiet. No.
You can't move like a big man, and when people start treating like a big man, you go ball and say, he's just a kid. No, brother. You're just a kid. Don't do that celebration then. You see when Ronaldo dunked on Arsenal at the hybrid. Nobody, when this man shush on a hybrid, nobody never look for Ronaldo. And I thought about, he's just a kid, he's a big man that now. Yeah, shush Arsenal at the hybrid. Do you know what goes on at the hybrid?
We're not sorry for Arsenal.
Come on, man.
You can't answer you're either a big man or not, brother. You can't play. You can't play two games. There's no in between. You either step in this and deal with it or not.
Brother, what make it worse is not even Anthony Gordon cooking, brother. The brother what cooking is a left back. Murphy's a left back, brother. Yeah, Murphy's a legit left back. That I play upon the right. Murphy's a left back.
He might play out a position. Murphy need to take lessons. Dalot need to take lessons from Murphy.
No, Dalot does spam. Listen, when we get to Man United, we talk about that waste of space.
We need to talk about them now, because enough things we need to get off from Chelsea.
All right, so.
Look at, if you don't want me sum up Chelsea in a one word, we can.
No, we soon get to Uno. You not get to Uno. You not get to Uno. Your manager not get to Uno. Your manager insult my intelligence right now. Your manager piss me off right now. But we want to talk about Almerim right now and the ball of them before me come on to Uno because Maresca pissed me off right now as a big waste man. But the Arsenal, hold that. Fuck you guys. Long may the suffering continue. But yeah.
Man, sum it up
no, we're not skip Chelsea.
I actually want to know your thoughts. We'll get to it at the end. We'll get to it. Don't worry.
We're not skip Chelsea, but
we'll get to it.
If we are gonna go Man United, Lex, you want me?
Before we do that, hey, everyone who's locked in, hey, run up the likes, you lot, man, because over 140 of you lot in the building, only at 57 likes. Let's get up to 100 likes, people. Roll to 15k. Hit the subscribe button as well. Make sure you subscribe to Javon's channel, the Final Whistle Podcast. The link is in the title. Click the link in the title, opens up a new tab, also underneath in the description as well. So run up the likes, man. Hit the subscribe button. You don't know what to do. For those that are new, whether you're new here or not. So yeah, man, hit the like button, subscribe. Continue to share across all the socials as well. On to Manchester United, as you're saying, win against Leicester. Shocking performance. Floor's yours, Connect.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
We're going to freestyle that segment, ain't it?
We are going to
Go on.
freestyle it because
Go on.
let's can chip in when you want. One,
Yeah.
all we are do is that we are add more charges to we center. That is what we did.
No, hold on. You
Alright.
know more you start with Amarim because more hear what go on with this brother.
No, you want to know what it is? You want to know what it is? I am going to say this. All of you guys have. Me telling this from right now. I am going to be chatting absolute rubbish. I hate these players. I hate a lot of these players. So I'm going to be chatting rubbish about Almerim. Please, me just want to know, as me I say it now, I am deluding myself with Almerim right now.
This shit, you know?
No.
Go on.
Yes.
Say what you say.
Complete. I am going to delude myself with Almerim. Yes, I will. Because fam, I hate these players. You know this already.
But you know what if you hate them.
All right. So
I get his bias. I understand.
No. So I'm going to say it right now with Almerim. With these guys.
Almerim.
Yeah, I love how you. It's great, yo. I'm glad you said that. That went through my mind again. You know.
Yeah. I'm going to say it right now with him. All right.
You might crack me up about
let these brothers, let these players die. Okay, I don't give a shit about any single one of these players. I've heard what Rand says. I agree with what Rand says, but my outlook of it is just the same. Fuck these guys. I want no excuses for these guys. Okay. Why did we only fam? Why did we only sign Jogu? You wanna know why? Because if we end up signing 3 players and end up having a fantastic, say we move from 13 to somehow scraping 6th. Yeah. You wanna know what's going to be happening now? We're going to start hearing false revisions about these guys. Oh, maybe we really shouldn't sell this guy because since we signed this guy, this man has been playing a lot better now. So if we keep working, no, fuck 90% of these guys. I want every single one of them gone. Diego Dalot on that left, fam. Diego Dalot came to Manchester United and had the attacking output of this guy beaten out of him. Yeah? This brother was used to, when he came to Man United, he was overlapping like a madman. Mourinho beat the attacking out of him. Oli beat the attacking out of him. This man went to AC Milan, had the attacking beat. Every manager he's gone. Yep. Every manager he's played under has beaten attacking out of him. All he knows how to do is just keep it safe and sit back. And now look at him now. This brother couldn't overlap to save his life. The few times he does attack, he actually looks decent. But you want to know what I say? Let him die over there. No one is questioning Jogu now. I'm Jogu now. 45 minutes of him, everyone is like, yeah, he can play.
I couldn't believe it, Kaneki, some athleticism on the
that
pitch.
run he made on that right to go into the box.
Crazy. Yo, like,
that run he made.
Ahmad on the same side, but I kind of get it.
Yep, that run from the run he made when Ahmad played him through. That run he just made when he just tapped the ball on the halfway line. It was Diego Dalot that played the pass. When he tapped the ball and just ran straight into the box.
Yeah, it's a shit pass though.
It's a shit pass. Yeah,
it's a shit pass. That's an intercepted pass. It's just that the defender was positioned poorly.
To me, he should have. I wanted him to shoot there because he was in a very good position to even shoot. Shoot. Let these guys die. Let them die. I don't care. I want no revisionism on any of these mans. Yeah? I don't want no excuse for none of these brothers.
You mean outer mind shit where the United fans always do. I understand what you say. Yeah,
I hate it. Everybody knows.
Yeah, like what them do with Rashford now. So if Amarim did for say, yo, dash with Bruno and dash with Dalot all the other years, but Dalot was the player of the season last year.
Exactly.
And Bruno is the greatest creator.
I want no excuses. I know what you are going to say, Lex, is
No, it depends on the motive. It depends on why you do it. You see, if you might do it for the same reason you are saying do it.
And what did I say? I am deluding myself on this. Let me just Let me lie to myself until this season is over, at least. Okay? Let me lie to myself until this season is over.
Because depending on next season, it can be the light or the truth.
Ten Hag, dog. Messi, too much remnants of Ten Hag, brother.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You think the Portuguese bias doesn't piss me off? Everything, fam.
Messi,
Put Jogo on the left.
Not just that. The man I do. And then, to me, him worse than Ten Hag in a sense, because Ten Hag did deluded him, did believe in the fuckery. This manager comes out and tell you about the fuckery and then does the fuckery.
No, you want no. The difference is this. No, the difference.
You know what I mean? At least with Ten Hag, you could have said him stupid.
Yes.
Amorim come out and said these men are shit and then pick the shittest ones.
No,
guess what?
No.
Are two different, One believe in a fuckery. I wanna show you a fuckery.
Exactly.
One balling with the fuckery. I wanna hide
Lex, the thing is this. Ten Hag came out and said, I will play these players until they're in form. That's not what Amorim said. Amorim said, yo, if you have to sit down on that pitch and the foolishness and to learn that system here, you're not gonna do it. I saw what them saying in during warm up. You're supposed to be trying to enjoy yourself and get. Paul Scholes said it, and he's like, but these guys are information. Yes, Paul Scholes. These brothers need to be information. You want to know what they don't know what to do? Stay in formation. These brothers don't know what they're doing on that damn pitch. Amorim said, sink or swim. You're not gonna learn today. Yeah, sink or swim. You're going to learn today. When you see Amad Diallo and Jogo, immediately, Jogo has never played with Amad Diallo a day in his life, and all of a sudden, Jogo knows how Amad play. How that work. Yeah?
Just understand ball.
I hate
you can, bro, while I will play football, you can touch a pitch and I play with a brand new set of man, and then you realize, all right, that brother.
Yeah, that brother you move like this. That brother you move out easy.
Yeah, once you see a man in the gap, a show for the ball. Once you see him collect it, him turn, him scan 2 times before him get the ball. Them sort of stuff. They yes, all right, we can play ball with them money.
You can trust him. You can trust him.
You can give him it. You might get it back, or even if you not get it back, you might turn and make a good decision.
Yeah. Because what it is this. Why did he play Jogo on the right? You wanna know why? You wanna know who needs help on the right? Amad. You want to know who don't need help? Whosoever they on the left hand side. You see the left hand side there, Man United? Yeah.
Mino, they did it.
Mino is there.
Mino is there. But here's my problem with that. My problem is not even the Dalot, It's not even that. At least we know.
I said for me, it's not carry on. I get the point you're making. I'm just tired.
Yeah, I understand what you say. But my problem isn't so much Dalot as much as it is Hoyland. Because you can
compensate.
Bro.
No.
And man, them asked me yesterday, why am I so upset and him not play for my team? He plays football
at the professional level.
No, you want to know the reason is?
No. I'm not supposed to play ball. No,
you're not supposed to play ball on the time.
Run off a ball field and say, yo, brother, don't even come back.
Brother, him are the person from Rasmus Highland to dip on a boat in a Norway I catch fish. That's what Hoyland to do. If you on a boat and Norway I catch fish.
Yo, you see that's what it's supposed to be. The ball just a bounce off him foot and got this. Bounce off him foot and got this.
You know when you practice your first touch with a wall, I'm my wall.
Don't say that. Don't say that. When me practice first touch. Thank you. Bro. Don't disrespect, brother. Don't disrespect the wall. Don't disrespect wall. I've seen walls with better first touch than him.
And I chase him, touching. The ball will ricochet off his foot like him try to make a fucking pass, bro.
From this better pass in space.
How this man cost 72 mil? How him get paid a week time? Yet if me are the owner of Manchester United, think this fucker can get him have to go sue me. Man, I pay him.
Matthew, it wasn't twice. He lost the ball 4 times in 10 seconds.
Bro, left foot, ball over there, so. Right foot, ball over there, so. It no matter which foot him use, him can't chest it down. By the time him in a confrontation with the defender, him up on the floor. What the purpose of this, brother? I want to hear nothing about it on the internet. But as soon as Xerxes come on and make 2 passes, you're him should have shoot instead or Xerxes shit.
No, the problem with this is this.
We know what it was, man. Where to Sol Campbell? Go on, Ken. You carry on.
No, everybody's saying it's a color thing. You want to know what the thing is? What the thing is?
We know what it was, man. If he was our complexion, Lord of mercy.
Yeah, but the thing with it is this with Xerxes, and I'm not putting it that the manager hates him, because the way how I see Amorim looking at this brother, him know say yo, if anybody him can trust for do something off the bench is Xerxes. I the only player him know him can trust off the bench. You play Xerxes in a say 60 minutes, and the team just a sit back. We not really get that much chance. And you say you go sub off Xerxes and bring on Hoyland. You're not going to do nothing.
You know, I think I kind of dissect what him do. I think I kind of dissect what him do.
Go on. This is go.
You see the Garnacho Xerxes sub.
Yeah.
If you watch a Garnacho up on the left and you understand the type of player Xerxes is, you will understand say maybe that's what the strategy him got to.
That is how I'm looking at it.
Because Mino a play in the middle. And then I try to link play between the lines. In use Garnacho as an opposite, because Garnacho always a go be out on the wing.
Yeah, to put him for at least try and put crosses into the box.
No, but Garnacho never used to do that.
You're right.
Garnacho never used to try to play them past it.
He's got
on the team that pass they fit the most, the pullback. Xerxes, because Xerxes always a look for the pullback. So in my opinion, that is what the strategy is. Xerxes come on, and then him go wide and just try to pull it back, and then because the pullback at the same pullback minus scored the other day. At the same pattern of play. And guess what?
Same pullback against you as well.
That fucker.
What do you mean? I'm backing up your point. I can't back up your point.
Yeah, but you can't dip on my side and they against me at the same time, Flawless.
You my good brethren.
Yo, the man I go
the same against Liverpool. Like, come on, dog. You could have just left that. Like,
bro,
big
man go walk
against you as well.
Anything gets like, inside index.
You my good brethren, man.
Bro, finish your point, bro. You're not that deep. Finish your point, bro.
Just to show you this? No.
It have to be that deep because you don't do this every show.
Bro,
I haven't done it. I haven't done it. I haven't done it. Leave me alone.
Me still hear about how company score screamer. Me still hear about how Gerard slip. Me still hear something.
Yeah, you go here, man.
Yeah, we still hear something.
Stop.
Like last time when we talked about Mignolet. Man, losing it, bro.
Yeah. And I carry the mean for talk about you know that I worse spot. Not worse. You managed to make a mistake where grouping the 2 shit keeper them.
Stop. Yo.
We go casually for the raid as well.
Yeah, we go casually.
Look.
So it's like him realize say yo Xerxes do this. So because a weeks now me try to analyze what Amorim must see, because here's what me would I do as a starting lineup. Unless Amorim in his mind he's just the type of manager where say I need some sort of threat off of the bench. No, if you need some sort of threat off of the bench, if your team improves when Anthony come on, why get rid of him? I guess maybe it's because of the master plan and you analyze it and you say, well, we're trying to achieve something. So in the future...
Him not about.
No,
but in the future, Anthony probably not going to.
So yeah, him not going to about. So might as well just get rid of him now so we can because me not going to start him. So just do. But my thing is, all right, you want Garnacho to do the pullback thing. Play Garnacho.
Not up on the right.
No, play my wing back with Dalot then.
Yeah, with right wing back doesn't mean playing on the wing. Put the right wing back.
Him on the right. No. Amorim want the right foot at left and the left foot at right. That's Amorim want.
Yeah.
So if you want the right footer left, left footer right, and you want a little bit more attacking, you know why he can't do it? Because him have to play Bruno in on the midfield. That's why him invert Dalot. That's why him play wing back and invert him because him have to play. Watch. Because if him did not play Cass Ugarte, then you could have played Garnacho. But him not go play Cass Ugarte.
I think you're onto something.
No, Lex is right. You want to know why?
The only way it makes sense.
No, because Bruno
the only way it makes sense.
Bruno lacks positional discipline.
Exactly.
So when Bruno a run up and down and do foolishness, Dalot have to tuck into the midfield.
Him need defensive cover. That's why the man invert a wing back, bro. And that's why man invert a wing back, you know. Who invert a fucking wing back?
Yeah. You know what?
Because look at the pass.
You know what? Yep. That's very, very accurate. Now I get it.
Look at the pass that Diego Dalot gave to Drogo as well. You want to know where Diego
down to do foolishness? That's
Bruno boss speed.
That's hilarious assessment.
Yeah, Bruno the drugs man. I swear down.
That's hilarious assessment, yo. Man just said he run up and down to do foolishness.
I know exactly that's what he does.
That's all he does, yo. Just run up and down, man.
The chance that we get, because
the man in my face said, bro, just focus on your game.
If anybody can go back through it, even you flawless, if you can look back at on that chance that Jogo got, the person that passed him the ball from the midfield was Diego Dalot. You know where Bruno was? You want to know where Bruno was at that time? Bruno Fernandes was higher than Højlund. Bruno Fernandes was higher than Højlund. Bruno Fernandes is supposed to be in the fucking pivot beside of Ugarte. You know who was beside of the Ugarte? Diego Dalot. Everybody's saying a Portuguese bias. To some extent, I get it. I do get it. Because what I want to see Man United play, realistically, against the Leicester team, listen, you see, unless we're going to Anfield, I don't want to see Diego Dalot in this. Okay? Unless you're going to Anfield, we don't need to see Diego Dalot. Even then, even when we are going to Anfield, we still don't want to see Diego Dalot because I don't trust him. All right? How it works is
I still Anfield, dog. You know,
what I want to see Man United play is I want to see what his name in goal. I'm tired. Sam Bubu, give Sam Bubu a break. Okay? Give Sam Bubu a break. I don't need to see Baba Tunde for the next 5 games.
Oh, I hear you on that. I'm with you on that.
All right? I don't need to see Baba Tunde for the next game. Put Bayern there in goal.
Talking about Onana.
Onana. Okay?
Oh shit. Yo, if a white man say what you just saying, a dog. Oh my god.
All right.
Get cancelled immediately.
All right. Bayern
there. Cancel before it starts.
Yeah. Bayern there. I'm going to have to clap him with how he's managing the Delete, because he's starting to see the fragilities of Delete that I brought up here, that he can play, but he can't consistently play. You're at risk of losing Delete.
Think about it too. You could have get rid of Anthony. Can you get Dorgu? So that's not too bad.
So
I
want to see
actually use Dorgu.
Then we got rid of him last year and didn't replace him. That's a whole conversation. Foolishness.
So what I'm saying is no.
To me, them are build for the summer.
That is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Let me lie to myself. I'm going to piss a lot of people off doing this.
And I know them resume and playing on the Premier.
I'm cool with the outgoings. To me, the problem is the incoming. No problem.
It's the incoming
players.
The incomings have to be right.
But it depends. Yeah, but all right. So for instance,
you can't just leave man short, and we already shot.
No, I think it depends. If this was the summer and them do something like that, then you could have said all right. But the reason why you would have did that in the January window is, you see, because the focus is money, and I'm guessing because we operate under the same kind of management, you know. We now just go out there and splash the cash on some ballers because we're in a deficit. We have to have the correct profiles.
Absolutely.
And I think that is why because the thing with Amarim, him always come out and say about the same exact things. We don't want to make mistakes of the past. We don't want to make mistakes of the past. So in my opinion is in the January window, and this is just a little utter nonsense bullshit line of thinking, but we're gonna go with it anyways.
Go.
The January window offers less opportunity to sign players. No, if you are picky with the players that you want to sign, then that creates a problem. It creates the problem where you say, yo, I want a certain profile of player. So if we go commit to a certain baller in the January window, it have to be the guy.
Yeah.
Because usually teams only commit to the guy in January.
That is true.
If it was them players with Omar Marmoush and them Monday are the guy that's why
starting 11 players.
Yeah, start 11. That's why I've been saying, because we're not in the situation to do that.
This is something to say about
Marmoush.
Loans. That's all it is. I was just saying, hey, you know what? Bring in a couple players on loan, and I would have been like, okay, cool.
But here's the thing. Here's another thing about another thing about the January transfer window too. Like I said this, and then I'm going to address the United point. With the January transfer window, something would have cost you 30 mil in that summer.
70.
Double that easy.
Yeah. If you not budget watch, then you're not gonna really do that in January.
And then on top of that, depending on how the player season is going, if we would have say 80 grand a week, I'd have 40 pound that before we get forward. Is that where I come from?
Yeah.
So it make negotiations tougher. But even if the negotiation wasn't tough, money wise, it's not gonna be a uplift unless the contractor say free transfer or free transfer and someone say could have still bargain it down, right? Regarding Manchester United, the minute them appoint Ruben Amorim, and maybe even before when the boss at talk to the bigger people in the team, the minute him say, yo, my way or the highway, you know what you should have started doing as a sporting director? Look for people who are going to play theme way. So, whether it is on loan, whether you're going to bring one or two key players just to get him over the line till summer, you should not do that. Come on, November or early November, they appoint him.
Yes.
So, you shouldn't in this situation now. No.
Exactly. Because we didn't, you know why that is, Javon? Because we didn't plan properly, and that's what annoyed the most.
Yeah.
There was the
fail
plan
to prepare to fail.
The same way it wasn't a plan to go get Amorim when we did. There wasn't the same way.
I'll be a freestyling.
The same way they did initially plan to keep Ten Hag, and then fumbled and then ran back to him because he was all that was there. And this is where my annoyance starts with this off the cuff. And you at Manchester United.
You know what make it worse? Because you can't do things off the cuff, but you can always catch yourself. At no point in time, they're not catching themselves. Because cool, you're off the cuff with keeping Ten Hag, you rectify that. But if you rectify that in a slow down, you should say, yo, this brother are the man we're going to go with right now. We could get some players suited for him. And you can see, just three players can solidify a team just to get them some form of performances to the end of the season, and then they ship out everybody else ready to ship out.
And that too, Javon, as well as the fact that, to me, the no or never thing what them do with Amorim is kind of shaky.
It
because
is.
Them could have easily do the rude thing and still get Amorim in the summer. And here's why I say the rude thing. It's because especially after the performances wanna do, Rue just came in and did things we were saying, yo, just do this, just try it. And
he might make it work with the players that did it.
Him did that, you get what I say? And it was just a vibe. You could have vibes out the rest of the season.
I was willing to do that.
8.
No, all of us were willing to do that. All of us was willing to do that.
I know could have even appoint Amorim. You know, you can do the appointing a new manager for January, right?
Yeah, you can do it, and then him forward. And then him forward them time. And then
they would even get a longer time to start recruit for him.
Yeah, and the thing what them do is them do a preseason thing right now, and that's what them do, you know.
Mm-hmm. Preseason, end of the season.
So when me talk about this is you see if the summer January transfer window open. And at the first 2 weeks, man not rolling now on the club like crazy. Something all right. Because we know what going.
Yes.
So Rashi needs to curl some top bins. Anthony already start. Anthony put on 10 million team valuation already.
That
cost minus 15, him the minus 5 now.
That shit scared me. That shit scared me, man.
Man. Actually watching man play.
I had the game on while I was doing tour. The moment I saw this brother score, I was like, what the hell?
Because the man just a play. When him there, same name a play. him not make the runs. Me see my running behind and them thing. Them not do that, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. And they in the Conference League as well. Yeah, go ball out in that, man.
Yeah,
Go
and because what his name is, how it is right now with Almerim and how everything is going with it. It's, as I said before, yo, I want no one. What I love the most with this is how Ten Hag would back the players is that he backs his system. That's one of the annoying things is that he backs his system because he's like, this is not failing. At Man United, we're seeing it ourselves. The system is putting us in opposition's boxes. We're not really struggling to get up the pitch or into anyone's box. We're not struggling to get into anyone's box right now. It's just the players failing to finish. Like, I'm literally putting you inside the 18-yard box and you guys aren't doing anything with it. The tactic is doing this. Why I'm not going at him, as I said, I'm lying to myself, is I want no excuse for none of these guys. I want no excuse for none of this. Why I'm seeing with the Xerxes thing is this. He's now probably weighing it and saying, yo, I'd rather have Xerxes come off the bench and give me 10 goals than have him start and we struggle to do anything else after. Xerxes playing, we play better. Well, hold on, before I start. Xerxes playing makes us better. But we don't, the players in the team, Bruno Fernandes, of these words. Shut up, Omar, yeah? All right? So the Bruno Fernandes of these worlds, when you see Xerxes playing, you can count the Man United players that know how he plays on one hand. Mino and Mino, Ericsson, and Diego Dalot. Not Diego, Amad Diallo. Like, those are the only three Man United players that knows how he plays. Have Højlund be there and do the stupid running, yeah? Let him do the stupid running around and running into centre backs and doing the Megan Thee Stallion thing. I'm not going to continue on that. Let him do that, yeah? Let him do that. And then when it's the 60 minutes, you bring on Xerxes and you bring on Garnacho. Put Garnacho on the right. That's one thing I want. Let me see Garnacho.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
You see, if you're not going to do that, I'm a Diallo at right wing back, Jogo at left wing back. Let the two inside tens be Mino and Ericsson with Xerxes up top. Let me see that. Let me see Casemiro and Ugarte and just tell those two brothers don't move.
I agree with you. And then what him should I do is leave on Kobe Mino.
Yeah.
And make the Kobe Mino Xerxes with the link up and thing.
Start that shit.
Huh?
You're like
start.
No,
yeah,
I agree with you. But if you're not gonna start it, like we see it some point in the game, FA Cup.
I really want to see Dogu and Ahmad as wing backs. Just to see.
I want to see what that looks like. Let me see it now with Xerxes. That shows you with Xerxes that's way more deadly aerially than Ahmad, than Højlund. Okay, let me see what that looks like now. But the issue with it, big up Jacob as well for the raid.
Big up himself.
Big up United Spurs of America. Everyone who's joined over from the raid before you continue.
United Spurs of America, you know.
Yeah. Oh, you never met Jacob? Oh yeah.
You've never met Jacob, bro.
A real one, but he going through.
He's hilarious. He's hilarious.
Yeah, Tottenham Hotspur fan and a Dallas Mavericks fan. So Jacob going through it right now. But Jacob,
I understand when them people are just get up and pick
Luka Magic.
Everybody else
get
up and want to pick a long street.
No, he never had a choice with the Mavs. I think he told us that. He never had a choice with the Mavs.
Blame Pochettino, innit?
But big up to Jacob. Yeah, you lot 100 likes, man. What's going on? Because over 250 people.
I want to ban Omar.
Get up to 100 likes and big up to Omar. Carry on saying what you were saying, fam.
Okay. So what I'm saying with it is this. One of the main reasons about it, top Reds. Remember? When we got rid of a certain Frenchman in our midfield. Now you look at the midfield. Oh, we have no one in our midfield that has any passing ability to help keep the team wide. We have to force invert because there's no one in our team with the passing range. I thought everybody was telling me how much of a good passer Bruno was. What happened to Bruno Fernandes being a fantastic passer of the ball? What happened to that? Yeah? the thing with him is that it's because of how limited our players are. That is why the system is looking like this. No one in our team has the passing range for us to be able to stay wide and stretch a pitch. Someone that can take the ball and just switch play. One of the main things you need for a 3-back is someone that can switch play. You know why Chelsea's 3-back was so deadly under Antonio Conte? Matic. You wanna know what Matic could do? Switch play. Not even Matic. Fucking they had these motherfuckers had Fabregas.
Yeah, it was Fabregas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brilliant passer.
These mans could switch play at will. Yeah? These man had Victor Moses and what's his name? And Marcos Alonso. Chelsea could stay as wide as they need to be on the pitch because all those wide players can run in behind. You want to know what you do when you have that running behind threat? You force the teams now to get wide, which leaves a lot of spaces for your most technical players, the 2 10s, centrally to do their job. Put Casemiro on Ugarte. Casemiro is better at passing than Bruno Fernandes. Just put those two there and tell them don't move.
I've really got a wing back inverted, you know. That's how much man don't trust the midfield. That is crazy.
Like literally, Bruno is such a dumbass. This brother is asking Diego Dalot to invert. So when this brother starts moving like them kids off their meds, Diego Dalot is there to flip and help Ugarte.
And is it the thing? Is it the? We just I think about the system itself. The key. The cog in that system, right, is those two midfields in the middle. Those two midfielders in the middle.
Yeah,
the communication and the movement have to be seamless.
Yeah, and that midfield has done and done in Javon.
Yes, sir. Is it me? And when you have a system where you got constantly put you in at the box and you can't see clear patterns of play, then can I keep me sorry if I tell you this? I'm a delusion, brother. I just say true. Man, them a shit dog. The man, them a if me can put you 9 times out of 10 to win $1 million, to get $1 million, and every time you come up with $1. Are you a problem?
Yeah, because here's the joke. Here's the joke, Javon. Since we've gotten Amorim here, we've scored 9 cutbacks. Do you know how much cutbacks we scored last season? Because I actually went through this. Man United scored 3 cutbacks last season? 3.
And
we scored 9
as well. I don't care about the one where you convert. I care about the volume and times you create that. Is it me? Because guess what? Better players will give you better output.
It's a lot.
Thing, so for me, bro, you just have to trust the system until I get some better players.
And this is what I'm saying. I hearing how Rance is looking at it. Rance has his perspective of this. Because his motive is just, Rance is saying these players aren't shit. My motive is I hate every one of these Negroes. Yeah, I hate all of them. Yeah.
For those who he means everybody, not just the one.
Yeah, he means everybody. Yeah. So they were that. Yeah, and I know this because me and Kaneki have been talking for long enough. I know how much he despises these players. So where he's coming from with this, I understand. And at least you saying you're being honest. You're like, yo, forget Amorim for a second. I'm tired of these lot, which I get. Yeah. I am too.
Because
I still expect more from the manager. But
I expect more from him. You want to know why? We don't mean to cut you, Javon. You want to know why? Because now it's serious time now. It's serious time now. The Europa League and the FA Cup, I don't give a shit. Yeah? I don't give a shit now. As a manager, get us back. I want to be hateful and say I don't want Europe. Motherfucker, try and get us back into Europe. Okay? Like
what I was saying regarding this is, let me just say, and then you guys can rebuttal, right?
Yeah, of course, go on.
If you want the manager to do more, then you're saying, all right, don't be as stringent or as strict with your system because you're not having people to play your system. So come in and play a brand of football or play some level of football to get us over the line until the end of the summer and then inject your system right away. You cannot have it both ways.
Well, it
if
depends.
You want the man to step through the if you want the man to step through the door and say, you know what, this is how we're going to play, and while I'm at the helm, this is how we're going to play going forward. So I'm going to do this 1, show say the players are not good enough, and to show say, yo, you need to put players in my system because the system generates the output. But the people in the system are fuck up.
You're right. I have zero, because I'm probably maybe in the minority because people are, the system and this and that. And I have no issue with the system formation or tactics. That isn't my issue. My issue is where to Kaneki is the personnel. But where I am different from Kaneki on this point, I understand that he wants these exposed even more. So dead, buried, dug up again, buried again, dug up again, and buried again, which I fully understand because what these players done is beyond criminal. I've been saying utilize the youth. Play youth players. That's where my issue lies because I know there's youth players who can do what you want to be done.
It's probably a Jose type of manager.
Profile. There is because you know how I know it because Van Gaal did it. Ironically, played the back three and Van Gaal didn't have his players.
Very few managers that could try to do that.
That's true.
And they can also make an argument because them younger, them easier to teach.
That's my point.
That's the Arteta method.
Look at Collier.
Two things on that, Javon. One, they're gonna apply themselves and show effort because they got a point to prove in it. And two, they're gonna listen. So if you have someone,
you know what the problem I want to have, Flawless.
Go on.
The problem I want to have is that Ten Hag sabotaging the youth system so much that maybe he doesn't have a viable option for actually playing. Because enough of Zidane, Iqbal, the Alvaro Fernandez, all of them, but enough ball on the youth to have way.
I hear that. I hear sabotagers, but there's players there.
I don't think you rate them Monday.
No, but there's players there. Like even I keep forgetting there's the wing back who I forgot his name. It begins with M. I seen compilation playing.
What Malasia?
Nah, not Malasia. He's the youngster.
The youngster you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
I can't remember his name in chat now. I keep forgetting his name. I seen clips of him. One compilation. Good on the ball, it seems. Athletic. I think he's 6 foot plus. Can run plus. Play him. Nah, not Murray certified. There's another one. You have Larry Amos. You got Murray. It begins with M. I can't remember his name. Black kid. Cannot remember. But I watched one compilation. Was like, play him. He can do no worse. My point is, the youth players can do no worse than the senior players. They can do just as bad.
A few minutes.
Just no just you can do your thing. Yeah, that's it.
But the thing is, Flawless. You see, if the thing is, if he, all right, for instance, I think Amorim's thing isn't necessarily technicality, is more effort. And I agree with you where, maybe the youth would have provided more effort, but it's a case where I just would like to see him. You see, for instance, you see the fact that he finally played minor in the 10?
Yes.
No, let me see. No Dalot.
Yes.
Like stuff like that. You get what I say? Do the attacking wing back thing.
Yes.
Because the thing, but all right. So for instance, you said man them will listen. Garnacho will listen. Because the Garnacho listen to him. True. And so if you want, so for instance, in my opinion is all right. So him have two ways him approach it. Him approach it defensively, then him go attacking. How about try the other way around? Because the thing about it is you met the substitutions and the players that you actually put on for change the game have less time to change it.
Yes.
I think because you have made these substitutions so many times later on in game and it has changed the games, why not start the game like that?
Agreed.
And then you can bin the game from early and then you bring in the defensive structure for close the game out.
Absolutely. Switch.
Because if you are starting your technical players and these players are providing the goals and saving games, then start them. Because when you start them, then we kill the game early. You sub them off, put on your Dalots, put on your this and your that, and then you do your defensive thing. Because the problem is you're doing the defensive thing from early and you're still conceding. What the defensive?
Exactly.
Yeah, and
because what? All right. So, for instance, in an Amorim system, the wing backs don't provide defensive ability cover. Really, they provide a body. The wing backs are a body defensively, not to actually come back and defend like how traditional wing backs defend. And we've seen, bro, and it's so strange to me because I've seen his sporting system. These guys attack, bro, and they attack together. You see how Ono attack where it look weird? Like sometimes the players get isolated. No. I'm pretty sure you man have seen how high you guys press up, and even Masrar is playing right center back, and he gets involved in the attacks. That whole right side attacks together. And the whole left side attack together. That's why a lot of the times you will find your midfielders scoring, because that happened with Sporting. The wing backs will score, the midfielders will score, the striker will score, anybody can score.
And Lex, to show you the point, we did that against Rangers, and we all watched Lissandro Martinez score. You want to know why? How his system plays is we are supposed to attack with 6 and defend with 4. As you've seen before, the 2 inside 10, the striker and the wing backs, they're supposed to pin the opposition in that's an overload right there. When you see a team playing like a back 4, when you have the 2 wing backs, the 2 inside 10 and the striker, that's a 5v4. That creates a 5v4, so there's always somebody extra there. When their midfielder drops in, one of our midfielders step forward into the attack, which still creates an overload. So that's still one extra person left to pass to. That's how it's supposed to play. But what you need in that system is players that are positionally disciplined. We don't have that. When I'm saying with the wing backs is this: Amad Diallo on the right, Drogo on the left, Ericsson, who's very good at passing and is a threat. Mino, that's a threat with Xerxes. You see, if you want to do the whole defending thing, here's what. Let the 2 pivot be defensive. Don't make the wing backs be defensive. Casemiro, Ugarte. Their job, get the ball to Ericsson and Mino. That's literally their job. Get the ball, get it to Ericsson and Mino. And what's their job? Get the ball out wide. Tell Ugarte, get the ball, play the ball wide. Get the ball, play the ball wide. Literally try and form connections with the pivot, with the wing backs. That's one thing that his system had at Sporting. If you looked at Chelsea with their back 3, you want to know who had a very good chemistry with Fabregas? Marcos Alonso. You know who had
Victor Moses as well. Victor
Moses also had chemistry with Matic. You want to know why? Because that's what they do.
I was about to hop in and say, if you look at the way a successful 5 at the back is deployed, it all starts with those 2 in the middle. Because guess what? They don't venture forward, and you have to have at least one of them who's robust enough for no say, yo, me I go, they go get it. And the other one, I chuck somewhere in the region to receive the ball and spray the ball, because you have to have the IQ to know which one I wing back them to get it. Because the wing back them are going to stretch the pitch. Once you get the ball out wide, guess what the opposition have to do? They have to tend to the person on the ball. That may be 2 people going over there, that may be 1 people. But that's where you have that. Whether you play with inside forwards or wingers, you can cause a 2v2 or a 2v1 with the person on the ball.
The pullback become crucial.
Yes, sir. And that, guess what make the pullback? The pullback are gonna be either the other wing up on the other side, because remember the winger the inside forward
can do a little tuck, yeah.
Tuck in, and the wing back still stretch the wing on the other side. So it all basically what I'm saying is the core of a 5 at the back, the 2 in the big lad, 2 of the most important players, right? And you also have a centre back who can pass the ball for fun. Whether you're going to play him centre back or what, you need that. So the pivot should be the centre back and the 2 CDM in front time.
Yeah, because that was David Luiz for you guys.
You know, my friend funny though. I think Amorim I got try got the whole squad.
Barring
my main 4 players. You can see it. To me, the lineup so him put out him is like a fuck this type of thing. It's like him dep on on my squad this. I hate this shit. I just can't wait for the summer come to get rid of the money. That's the thing with Messi.
And that is what I'm lying to myself about, Lex. That is what I'm saying. I'm going to lie to myself and say, no, I know it's not a lie. I know it's not a lie, but I just want to say it. Rightfully, everybody had right to be pissed off, because that Leicester game pissed me off as well. I was angry at the game, but I just went back to the whole I hate 90% of this squad. I hate 90% of this squad. I don't care for any of them. Play Cash and Ugarte.
Garnacho are the wing back instead of the winger instead of flipping.
Could just go Ahmad Dorgu at wing back, Ericsson Xerxes or Mano Ericsson Xerxes.
Ahmad Dorgu. Yeah.
I just want to see.
Yeah,
I'm just at the point where I'm like, hey, Trey.
Because you want to know why I'm saying. You want to know why I'm saying Garnacho at right wing back? Is it because of how much Almerim is now getting him to try and put flash crosses into the box, those little low-driven crosses, is why I'm saying, put him there.
I understand why I'm not starting though, because the decision making.
His decision making is poor.
He's right to not start Garnacho. If you're gonna play him, you either play him wing back.
Did you see the 2 goals he missed?
Yeah.
Did you see the 2 goals?
It's not even the miss. It's like you don't hit the target, but then you don't square it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
God will never sign him.
No, and that is why I'm not going to blame Almerim
because
outright.
You're not gonna sign him, and this fucker start him.
Yeah.
Like you provide them reasons why them shouldn't sign him.
Because we're Manchester United Football Club.
The Man United Football Club, and it's the reason why I said I'm not going to be angry at Almerim, because as we've seen right now, no one here can say Almerim's system is failing.
No man, the system can't fail, no. If it get you in a position every single game where if you take those chances, the game dead and buried.
But as Ran said though, I think it's the interpretation of the system. But also, I don't necessarily think it's Amorim's interpretation of the system, so much so as the players that he plays. Their interpretation of the system is wrong. But the problem is
he said something correct. What was it? Overcoaching. He did say something that's very correct, and it's something that
overcoach them. That's what
Almerim has a tendency of doing it. He did it at Sporting, he did it at Braga. Overcoaching. Like, I understand these players are idiots, but sometimes you don't need to micromanage as well. Like, don't micromanage them as to the T. Mm-hmm. Garnacho has poor decision making. Okay, put Garnacho somewhere where he don't need to be making decisions. Put him out wide and give him a simple job. Stay wide, put crosses into the box.
This is what it pissed me off the most. That same exact thing where you're talking about. Bro, at some point in time, the managers have to realize that it is way easier to play to the players' strengths than it is
your own fucking system.
Than for force the system. It's way easier.
Preach, brother. Preach.
The same issue I have with Maresca. Maresca, you have a good squad. Why the fuck don't you just play to the man them strengths?
Chelsea pissed me off today.
Bro, say it every week.
Because even playing to the players' strengths were atrocious outfit. My only thing is
all right.
I get your point. I get the point you're making. That's why my biggest criticism of him is personnel.
And that's why flawless. I'm going to bring up Liverpool here. I'm going to bring up Liverpool here. When I said that Arne Slot would hate Nunes, everyone saw it off rip. You want to know what he doesn't do with Nunes? He's not micromanaging Nunes.
Nunes, bro.
Yeah,
when Nunes,
he's not micromanaging Nunes.
Nunes. You're not seeing a difference. And Nunes, as a matter of fact, forget
another key point. Just before you jump, another key point. He didn't completely ostracize Nunes.
But what I know,
no.
Please we'll have a system, but it's so flexible, and it's like the man come in and everybody, all of Salah's strengths, Jota's strengths, Nunes' strengths, anybody touch the field, them just play to them strengths. Flipping Szoboszlai, when can the run up and down and shoot? A man tell Szoboszlai, run up and down and shoot.
Preach, brother, preach.
Diaz, warrior thing, run up and down and kill, man. And miss, but then sometimes you score, and then sometimes you misplace your pass. But that's all Diaz does. Is Diaz like when you watch the man them play, you know, see what look on Gravenberch. How many midfielders in the world are playing at the pivot and just collect the ball and beat people in the midfield? Over. Him just look on Gravenberch and say, Gravenberch, play your game. Gravenberch not play with no instruction. Nobody can tell me that. That's no instruction. That's a gravy.
That's Gravenberch.
McAllister play.
Look at Van Dijk.
McAllister play, McAllister.
Look at the different Van Dijk that we see. This isn't the Van
Even
Dijk on the
Trent.
club. Yeah, this isn't the Van Dijk on the club. Look, fam. Look at Konate. That's a big improvement. Konate isn't doing what he was doing on the club. What he's doing now.
The police are come for you.
No, man, we have smart lights sometime and make
Alright.
them rush through the blow.
Okay. So Konate's job. Yeah.
I don't know, Mr.
Alright.
Blue and Red are flashing in your background.
Yeah,
dog.
you have a point.
I
Konate's job. Yep. Schlutt came into Liverpool, saw what Konate was doing last season. He was injuring him because he was trying to play out. This man look at Konate and say, "Here, what I need you to do. So when you see the ball, yeah, kick it out. That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
just do Konate
Get the
things.
ball.
The man,
Get the ball.
The man
Kick it
them
out.
just have the players and do feed them things.
Do them
in a
bi-
team, but
put
him play
them
the same.
back to
Him play him
basic.
system, you know. Him play him system, you know. But him just it not rigid. It flexible because
It's simple as
players
this.
have attributes in it.
It's simple as this. You deploy your system, but based on the players you have,
You
find
tweak it.
you find the perfect balance between system and player attributes.
But then
Yeah.
you understand the flawless. I say if you come in a Manchester United and you say Bruno do Bruno things,
That not working. We're losing games, bro.
but yeah, what?
the Garnacho things.
Flex, we get preseason. This man didn't. I got signings. Ruben didn't. So I know the same thing. You get
So
what I'm saying?
and that's where my issue lies, is Javon, is in regards to, I know there's youth players who could add a profile who can do what he needs to do.
Look at Collier. I'll never stop saying that.
Like
Collier
when we
actually
played, when
surprised
Collier
me.
has played, he's done well.
Yeah, every
Because
time.
he's on the certain profile.
Him fit the
Okay,
profile.
he's
And
fit
the
the
problem
profile.
is he's not an excellent player at that profile. He just fits the profile. And that is another thing. It's like there are a lot of players that just have a certain play style that suits certain coaches.
That's it. That's
You
that's
get me?
all. That's all I'm asking is, Clay, because when Collier has played, he's done well.
Yeah, play some people that are competent,
That's
and,
what I'm
and
saying.
if you can't sign them, pull them from the youth team.
You played him from the youth
here
side.
was my thing also, flawless.
Yeah, go on.
And I think the reason him don't use I made it here and start about it the other day. The reason him don't use the Cass Ugarte thing is because of how he wants the pivots to operate when them off the ball.
Yeah.
And the thing about Casemiro is how he would want Casemiro to operate is very similar to how Ten Hag did want Casemiro for operate. It's just that it's in a double pivot and not a single pivot.
Yeah,
and the problem with that is it leaves Casemiro in a situation where he cannot operate to his strengths because he have to overcome it. You remember when Maguire used to always overcome it and get beaten? You have a solid back four and Maguire would just bolt out of the back four and just fuck up everything.
Yeah, don't get me started. We lost 30 points of him doing that in the season.
Like the defensive line, good, solid, everything, and then just gone. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can say, a fuckery time.
The man attack too much. Me can't trust my DM. Gone and just get beat. Him just get absolutely skinned.
Because you don't even have the pace to get back in, and that's my thing. With the Casemiro, if it's not Casemiro,
because him want Cass Ugarte to push forward, forget a high press as soon as the other team gets possession, to try to win the ball back quickly. But once any of them get beat, if Cass get beat, it's way more difficult. Because Cass is more of a sit back, analyze what's happening, protect the back for a back three.
Yes. He is. He's more.
Protect the defense, and he's very great at that because he can read the game. He can break down play that once play reach a certain play, that is him stepping in, intercepting, him stepping in, cutting the passing option, and then somebody else can pressure the ball handler and win the ball. Stuff like that. You get what I say? But that's not how no one play. It's more gung ho, and for me,
it's more aggressive.
For me. I just wanted to see him do you can play the same system. Just do a little tweaks to get results. But I can also understand why he isn't doing it that way. Because in his opinion, from what I can see, is that he's saying, yo, Mandem, this is how I do my thing. I'll make tweaks, but it's the tweaks that I like. And you have to, the problem with that is it creates an issue, bro, where it causes people to look at you and then say, bro, we can't take this no more.
Yes.
We just get over Ten Hag. You
Yes.
come in,
Yeah, start to move like him. Yeah.
and
Hold on.
you're the worse than him.
So hold on. There's another key factor to this that we have to consider as well. Manchester United over recent years, since the Fergie era, has a track record. I keep foolish player and I keep nonsensical player when they're not supposed to do. Right? Let's speak about this point professionally. There could be, not if it could be, I think he also is doing this to proof point him asking for certain things in the summer. Because think about it. Let's say he did tweak the system to get better out of these players. Who's to tell that that Ineos and the board are going to say, oh no, but he worked well earlier last year.
Yep.
So maybe he might just say, you know what? Uno got killing himself. We had
So for instance,
shit. There's no coming back now.
I think the reason that I persist with Kobe Minor in the midfield wasn't because of like him. I think him knows that Kobe Minor is a 10.
He knew.
Just
He said it.
him a play
He said it.
there.
He knows.
Him a play him in the midfield because he must say, yo, Bridging, I right here, so I need a player. You know, understand this?
Yeah. You want to know why?
Kobe Minor, and then him finally start playing in at the 10, but it's like him I say, yo, you see that spot there? Even though I start play Kobe in at the 10 at that spot, they need someone.
You want to know what the thing is, Lex? You see that spot right there? Ever since we got rid of a certain someone, we've played 9 players in that spot and all 9 have failed. You want to know why? Put it like this. You see that spot there? You are the orchestrator. That is what that role is. That person in that role right there, you're the dictator. You're the metronome. You're the one that keeps the game at pace. You're the one that keeps attack alive. Everyone that's played there since that guy's left have flipping failed. What Almerim is doing is what I said Mourinho should have done. Mourinho wanted Ruben Neves back in 2017. I want to know what the board said? Yeah, but Scott McTominay. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Yeah, I don't want to hear when he says, yo, go get Kamara. And he's like, and the board said, but Mino played there decent so far. No, none of that. I want to hear nobody. This brother showing, oh, I need a left back. That's what he's showing now. Yeah, I got Drogo. I need a wing back. Diego Dalot can't play wing back. Yo, I need a midfielder. Bruno Fernandes can't play where I want him to play. I need another centre back. I'm not working with Maguire. I need a striker. Rasmus Højlund ain't it. I need a goalkeeper because I'm not waiting for Sam Bubu to keep the freaking head chip and fufu and cost me games.
Him no want play Xerxes and then them say, well, Xerxes good enough. No, him want a starting striker and then Xerxes can just
exactly.
You know what this brother here do? Him assign clock it now. Him assign each player them spot. You see all of the benchman them I gotta be the benchman.
That just agree, bro.
All of the starter them are there, so him need the replace. All of the shit one them where start are there, so me need the replace.
Bruno and Højlund.
Yeah. So when you have Xerxes on the bench, a Xerxes spot that full stop. Nobody can take him place. When Højlund move from starting lineup, gone him. But still I got up on the bench.
Oh, because it makes sense. You know why it makes perfect sense?
No.
Yes, you know why it makes perfect sense? Because you would have noticed when you look on him track record a Sporting, when him just implemented the system, you know, him make constant changes to get results. So for him not to replicate that here, that simply means him from the man come in and say, yo, him not supposed to have to teach certain things, and then it translate to this. You can only come to the summarization that listen, the man do this because when summer come, majority of them can't even
everybody. I want to know the thing is
the fucker, and the fact say motherfucker, it means say do it for a reason.
Yep, because put it like this. We all know the players from looking at Man United, how Man United play. We can all see who he trusts Xerxes. Let's not try and fool ourselves here. He trusts Xerxes. He doesn't play him because he knows off the bench Xerxes will give me a lot more than the majority of these guys.
He was very good yesterday.
All right. He trusts Xerxes. Amad Diallo is his boy. Yeah, Amad Diallo is his boy. We see this now. You see him Look at the partnership he's trying to make with Lenny Euro and Dalot. Look at that partnership he's trying to make with Lenny Euro, Dalot, and Mazuari. That's the back three he's trying to run with right now.
I hope we can sit. But
Yeah, but it's fitness. It's fitness. Diego, you have to monitor Dalot's minute. Lenny Euro still isn't fully 100% yet, and Mazuari has his condition as well. We have a back three that's easy to collapse. So he has to manage their minutes. How we're seeing them play. We can see what he's doing right now. We all know the positions of players that need to go. Okay? From what you see with Kobe Mino is working his way into his books. He's now looking at Kobe Mino and say, okay, Amad Diallo and Kobe Mino, them two, they certify as the 210. Me can work with them two, brother. Yeah. You want to know who me can work with? Rasmus Highland. So me go make him play with either them two, brother. Yeah. Make everybody see it. I make everybody see it. This brother there, Amad Diallo can't make play. You want to know why? As impossible to Xerxes, he might kick it back in an hour half. The ball a ricochet off of Xerxes. Kobe Mino, I look for Xerxes on that channel. Xerxes stand up and look upon him like, what do I do now, boss? Yeah, you know them cartoon mob boss, mob character there with him like, yeah, boss. What do we do now, boss? That's what this brother is doing. Unlike everybody's
some Batman
moving.
goons.
Some Batman goons, brother. When you see Diego Dalot just stand up one place and just like you're on the wing, you wanna know what your job to do was on the wing is to do? You're supposed to run, bro. You're catching the ball. You have acres of space to run into. Literally can just knock the ball and run into space. You're stopping. You're looking. And you're going to pass the ball back. You want to know what you just did? You just killed an attack, you idiot. That's what you just did. Yeah? That's what you just did. When Bruno Fernandes is freaking Bruno Fernandering all over the flipping pitch, leaving a hole in the midfield, guess who has to cover that hole? Mazuari. Guess what we now have? One less centre back. And guess what happens with that? We get countered. Guess who got blamed for that? Mazuari. Mazuari got blamed. Mazuari got blamed because of Bruno Fernandes' negligence.
But yes, you see with people them not track 3 plays back. That me notice with the football in space when me enter it on a whole, I say, oh, all of these people think people that coming from people that do content creation, they don't tend to look at plays. Them just look at the one person who make the mistake.
Sometimes they have multiple mistakes in our play, but the player them hate the most is the mistake them pick.
Yep.
Yes, that's what I try to say.
You
so
will see 5
original
mistakes in
mistake
a one play and then pick
head.
the one man. Like today, everybody I thought the man them dep on Twitter now accuse Sancho.
What Sancho do?
You know them accuse Sancho for? Ball retention. I that them accuse him for, you know?
Sancho kept the ball.
Not do nothing but retain the fucking possession.
Yeah, what I'm supposed to do.
They want to see people dribble down the wing and lose the ball like Garnacho or dribble it out like like Madueke and them man they dribble it out for you. Sancho is intelligent enough to understand when I'm in a shitty game and realize say, yo, me can't lose possession. Let me not try anything stupid here. Yeah. It's a different profile of player to what enough people like. But if you have a good team, then Sancho will fit. If you have a bagger man and do a bunch of bullshit, Sancho will continue to create assist to them, then continue like a miss.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing up Chelsea because this is what I need to get onto these guys.
Let's transition, guys.
For pissing me off. And I know because let's go to this now. Because I've seen people.
Oh shit, I forgot to say that them time you can't use that word.
They can't use that word.
To the next topic.
Okay.
My apologies.
Let's talk on these idiots. These armchair coaches that don't know shit about football. Today for Chelsea, everybody was playing horrible. There's not just one person. Jadon Sancho was on the left wing. And everything that was supposed to help Jadon Sancho today on that left wing was failing. Dewsbury Hall might as well not have been on that damn pitch. That's how bad he was. You want to know who? On that left-hand side, you know who he's supposed to be feeding the ball to? Sancho. You know who he was not feeding the ball to today? Jadon Sancho. They were on 5 different occasions where he received the ball from Caicedo, who was the only person in that midfield that was playing somewhat decent, to play Sancho because Sancho had got the best of what's their right back name again? Is it Kochu?
Yeah, I think so. I think. Let me
Yeah.
just tell you right now. Give me.
The
Yeah.
Brighton right back.
Man, they must say, yo, man, they must say Jamaica depend tsunami watch blood.
Yeah.
Fuck, for
Yeah,
real?
I heard it. I heard it this morning.
Yeah, some earthquake.
Oh,
Yeah.
Veltman.
Yeah. Veltman. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Sancho has the best out of Veltman. Veltman isn't quick. Okay, Veltman isn't quick. On 5 different occasions, Sancho has gotten the best out of Baliba, who's very outstanding, who's had a very good outstanding performance so far this season, and Veltman. Now, Sancho is going up against a black brother that don't like move, and a brother that will kick him the moment him start to run. On 5 different occasions, Sancho has gotten into the pocket of space in between for Drewsbury Hall to pass the ball to him. Drewsbury Hall can't
ignore the man, brother.
ignore
The man, you
completely.
hawk.
Ignore the ball completely and trying to force feed Palmer. You wanna know what he did? What happened because of him force feeding Palmer? It led to a lot of counters. A lot of Chelsea's counters that they suffered today came from Drewsbury Hall doing freaking stupidness on that left hand side. Guess who now has to come out of their attacking position to drop even deeper to help him? Guess who had to do that today? Jadon Sancho. You wanna know who else suffered because of freaking Drewsbury Hall? Cucurella, who's supposed to be overlapping with Jadon Sancho, helping stretching the pitch. You wanna know what happened? Because of Drewsbury Hall's stupidness. Cucurella now has to track his runs because he can't leave Drewsbury Hall by himself, or else they're going to get a counter and have to go up against a 5v3 because Drewsbury Hall is a flipping idiot. Now,
and here's what the inclusion of Drewsbury Hall mess up the entire systematic movement on the left-hand side. Because
Thank you.
When I go to the recruitment, we just got to talk about football game. If Enzo was there, Enzo perfected the synergy between those three on the left-hand side. Enzo knows when to play it forward. Enzo knows if I step up, Cucurella knows when to step in. I know when to support, and I know when to drop out. It's like, they make the analogy where Bruno run up and down and do foolishness. That was Drewsbury Hall today. Decision making in the bin when it comes on to playing in midfield. Caicedo. On behalf of Chelsea Football Club, I apologize. Because some of them performances here in a better team, you would be lauded. Right? Another one. Pedro Neto.
Who was performing way worse than Sancho today, but
no. Here's what. You see, because people see Pedro Neto for Wolves, them can't understand say Pedro Neto play for Chelsea Football Club. You see the right wing, the two people them away over there shit. Me see Madueke come on and not do nothing. The man come on and lose the ball every single time, bad man.
And you want to know the
thing? Man, shit dog, I'm tired of it.
You want to know what was the thing?
Bro.
You want to know what was the thing with Neto?
Damn.
Them man, I'm tired of foolishness, my youth.
Talk about it, man.
I'm tired of that, bro. I understand, say, yo, I'm just tired of that, bro. I'm tired of it. Me tired. You know, the last two games make me feel like last season. Me feel like me watch a Pochettino game last season. I'm tired of that, bro. The right side of shit. So nobody no come to me and say, yo, I want to see Pedro Neto play because he no do nothing. He man not do nothing. You know why am I get away? Because of this. Me tired of that. Me can't call it nothing else, bro. When Madueke can play shit, me see it too, but me I say, yo, if we not go, and the reason why me did I get agitated in the past is not because Madueke is not shit. I completely agree. I hold my hands up. I got that wrong. Man, a shit. Flawless, I try and tell me never did want to listen to me. I listen now. Lex, you said the same thing. Can I keep the man a shit? But what pissed me off now is them I see a man do worse.
Yes, and not say anything. Let's not say anything.
I just say go, bro. Are we a minority in it?
Brother, look at Gusto. Look at Gusto's game today. Gusto was fam. Mitoma couldn't have had an easier job today going up against. Gusto might as well as just sat down and every time him see him just shout me Gusto. What were you doing on that right? You know what? You say it, Javon, because I won't be able to go at Gusto the way Javon will. Go.
bro. The man them make Gusto and Madueke and tell me, you see, Gusto and Madueke made Mitomo, Gusto Neto and Madueke, because a cheat culprit over there, made Lamptey, Tariq Lamptey, a Chelsea Academy player, right? When he did not good enough, right? We sell him. You make Mitomo and you make Lamptey out schooling on the pitch. Make it make sense. The man them are shit, bro. And eat that. The man them are absolute shit. And until proven otherwise, no man not come tell me nothing. The man them are dog shit. You gonna tell me, say, yo, Lamptey, brother? Yeah, you have a ball. You're
rich, bro.
faster than the man. You won't even say, me flick you around the man and a race for race. You won't even say, me put your back. Dog, me see Madueke get the ball in front of the ball. The man there, so. You know, can't turn yourself. If you turn yourself, fall. The man never fall, you know, and get the ball upfield. Neto no do not. The man them are shit, bro. And I hate to crash out like this because this is not me, but I just the truth.
No,
you're just not good enough. You're just not good enough, right? You're just not. The right side dead. The goodness what we have, the left side,
And on the left side, I want them to go after.
Bro, cool. Let's leave the wings alone. Let's talk about up front.
No, let's talk about Maresca.
We talk about up front.
Let me talk about I want to hear this. Go on, Javon.
Him play Gil.
Nah,
Gil mash up himself. I try to get one ball midweek, so him injured. Jackson that shit out of farm, and on top of that, injured. So guess who have to play up there? The man with them say, quote unquote, is better up front than Joao Felix. Right? Cool. You're going to play Nkunku up front. Gentlemen on the panel.
You better pay Palmer up there.
Gentlemen on the panel. Did I not say if you're going to play... Gentlemen, did I not say on this panel 2 weeks ago, because I missed last week's episode, that if you're going to play someone that's not an out-and-out striker, the system has to change. So now, cool, you can't be stringent with the system enough. I get it. But if injuries dictate that you have no out-and-out striker, I mean, I'm talking in the whole club with no out-and-out striker, you know, apart from maybe youth development, you know. So we did sign a 20-year-old striker by the name of Washington, send him back down to Santos, so we buy him from Palone. Cool. You mash up yourself, or did I expect to get around that game because
never need to bring him on.
Jackson and I did dark shit right now, in form wise. So he mash up and Jackson mash up. You play Nkunku up front. So circumstances, my point is circumstances requires you to tweak the system to accommodate a false nine. Yeah. And you don't play a false nine, you're going with the same way. Nkunku. So me get the system part out there, but your performance as a player is still not good enough. You can do more. We've seen the quality where you can do more. Even if the man them start here as a 9, you say, yo, Sancho, what we are gonna do mid-game, some of the time we're gonna rotate to throw the centre back and the right winger or the left back, sorry, the left back. The right back, we're gonna throw them on farm. Because they don't know who to pick up and when to pick up. When we drop in Palmer, make sure they're in a 9 position. Simple things like that, bad man. You know what happened? When Nkunku drop deep, Palmer gone drop deep too. The fuck y'all do? There's no outlet. And if you're going to play someone like Nkunku up front, why aren't the wingers the out ball? When you look at the build-up, bro, defense, midfield, Nkunku or Cole Palmer, and then them switch it. No, you cannot do that. Put it to the midfielder and make them switch it. So guess what? They get a guy like Nkunku who's known for box crashing to fucking box crash. And then you get more, then you get the better output from Neto. You get to utilize him output, which is the cutback cross or the cross and the center forward or whoever's making that late run running onto the ball. These things, I should not be telling a coach getting millions of dollars, yo, bad man, I understand, say, yo, you want to do this, but for this game, for a cup game, where we needed a win to boost the morality of the entire fucking club, you need to get a win. And you have injuries. So this is the time where people are going to give a leeway if you tweak the system.
Yeah, because it's plenty of injuries. You don't have a striker.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just don't have a striker. And until them
Yeah, you
say,
have to
yo,
play a false nine.
Brother,
Because your players where
no.
you have to do the false nine anyways.
and
It's
the
not
man
easy.
said Joe Felix man fucking
Man
loan.
send-
Bro, look
Man
at it
send
this way.
Felix
We
man
didn't have
loan,
two
bro.
striker and two fucking people who can play fast nine. Your two striker them injured. What other system you gonna revert to now? You have qualities to play fast nine that can play to an elite level. We not just start tweak something to get a result, you know. These players actually played fast nine in them previous clubs.
Fam, what insult me
Not just-
intelligence.
yeah.
What insult me intelligence was this man having Nkunku trying to play like Jackson.
I'm gonna lose my head. I'm gonna lose my head again, bro.
That pissed. This brother had Nkunku, one of the best false nine you could sign in Europe during that time. You have two wingers that are pronounced in showing you their qualities when playing against a false nine. This brother had Nkunku trying to play like Jackson.
It's like the man stick to one type of attribute in his head
told
and
you
try to
about
force
it.
it onto these players.
I
And
told you.
remember
Look at
me
the
that
attribute they
said
have
the
and
other
play
day.
to that.
Remember said that me that said to him the other day,
Yep.
say yo, Maresca nah, him need for do other things because the reason you have so many good players but you're not seeing them playing good is because them have different attributes, but every time him need a change, him just either keep on a play Jackson and Jackson out of form, and then because if him try to play nobody else and play them in the same way Jackson plays, I might say, yo, bro, you have to have some form of adaptability as a coach. Even
Absolutely.
Pep, we've even see as strict as Pep can be for certain games, man will change up a little bit if him value them or if him see them as like crucial games. Sometimes him change them to him detriment. Because him do that already, where him make changes to him detriment. But then sometimes him make changes that make sense. And you just have to make changes sometimes. You can't just be strict. No, you can be strict and get success. But the problem with that whole thing is because the only manager that has been very strict and gotten success is Pep. The thing about Pep is Pep always gets what Pep wants because he goes to the clubs that can give him what he wants.
If you are gonna be that strict, your striker and your backup striker either have the same profile or they have to be minimum good strikers.
You get
You
me?
understand? Your wingers have to be actual wingers. So you have a starting winger and a backup winger. You don't go to the bullshit where you have Jackson, who was originally a winger who converted to a striker, and then Finn back up and not even a striker, a centre forward.
Yeah.
What you do?
Yeah.
And then on top of this, me get it. Enzo, like I said, has been run into the ground. I don't care what anyone says. We don't play again till next week, fucking Friday. Play the man them. Start the man them. Start Enzo. Play the man them. We're not in a situation
but you have to
now.
understand too, Javan. If the owners don't put any of the cups as a necessary requirement, the man them will just do fuckery, you know. Klopp used to do that.
I hear why a fuckery.
Klopp used to do that.
If my manager tell me, say, yo, Javan, me need you to get them reports by the end of the week, me gonna take it upon myself to get it done by end of the day today, just in case anything happen at the end of the week. So, me tell you flawless, yo. Me not expect if you compete for the league. Me just want top 4, right? If you find yourself in a second position, you get your team a play, you get a team a play, like squad. Them claims say you have 2 squad, your 2 squad them happy and a play at a good level.
You 7
Why
points off
in
first.
God's name won't you take that and run with it for as far as it can?
Facts, yes,
go?
100%.
You want to know why, Javon? You want to know why? Look at Schlutt. Schlutt's job at Liverpool was not to win the league. Remember what everybody said about Liverpool? Their side was dusted. Everybody was dead. Liverpool should just aim for top 4.
And the same Arsenal fans who said that Liverpool don't look impressive, this and that, and what have you say, Slot inherit a world-class squad.
When Schlutt
suck all on, yo, listen, we need to stop the fuckery. You understand?
But you get what I say, right?
Javon, we get it. You want to know why? When Schlutt was top of the league for 2 months and they asked him, are you in a title race? You want to know what he said? Yes.
Simple and done, bro.
This brother was what? 3 points top of the league. Just 3 points top of the league. Are you in a title race? Yes.
Yeah, brother. That's the mentality, fam.
Yes. You're second. Are you in a title race? Yes.
But man, we not have a problem if you play it down when we just get second and other teams to play. But after 3-4 weeks when we remain second, then I say yes. But look at chess, man.
There's a lot of things him could have say, and there's one thing where him couldn't say, and him said the one thing where him couldn't say.
How dare you? You could not say that on the Robert
And then him having players out there say the same thing.
And
yeah, bro. Like it meant because listen, me get it. You want don't play, but guess what? Subliminally, some of them will switch off, and them not even we know say them switch off.
Because, yeah, subconscious. Them you talk things into your subconscious, innit?
Yeah, you spoke it into existence.
And then the man are gonna come out with fuckery about why you are tell we say them never give you no pressure. We don't want to know that.
We don't need
we
to
not
hear
care.
That. No, but
you don't need to say all of that.
This is why I made it so. I say it speaks to his inexperience at a certain level, which is why I see him as problematic. Which is also why I don't see him as the manager to carry Chelsea anywhere, because of his misman. To me, this team has been mismanaged because because as a manager with a team like Chelsea, you had too many tools, and you kept using the same tools.
Yep.
And then when the tool them either now work good or they mash up, you go back to the other tools where you have and try to work out something. No, you try to use the tools in the same way when all you did have to do is just adjust how you do the work, and then the tools where you have would work. Like you could have kept Joe Felix.
You wanna know what it is? It's like this.
I'll go after you.
You wanna know what it is? It's like this. You go to Subway. Subway shows you everything you need to make a flipping sandwich. You take the ingredients, everything in front of you, and you take the ingredients and made a sandwich. You ate the sandwich and complain that the sandwich is shit. My brother in Christ, you made it.
Exactly.
Yeah? You have all these players, and you choose to value players that are limited. The limited players are now showing you their limits. You're now complaining, saying, yo, the guys that I have right now are limited. My brother in Christ, you picked them. Okay? You have
even
Jaden.
When you said that, bro. Even when you said that, bro. Sorry, but this is itch me. Even when you said that, bro. When you have a squad like us, your limit top, yeah, so. We have a man with limit go by, so. When you reach us, so come off the pitch. Come on, Felix. I heard time number boss. You see what I'm talking about, bro?
And it go back. It go back to what I said earlier. Using the players to them strengths. Every manager now make the game about them. It's so stupid because, bro, you have players. Each player is different, and you have a set of players with so much talent. It is gross negligence to just continuously not try to find a way to get the best out of them, because at the end of the day, bro, no one gives a shit how you win as long as you win.
And nobody can show your next break, bro. Let me give you
one example. Them don't like bullshit football. I can guarantee you, if Jose Mourinho rock up to flipping Liverpool tomorrow, and with the 6 points clear top of the league apart the bus, I don't give a shit. As a matter of fact, just because of Mourinho, I would have been even way more shameless than I am now.
Yeah. Bro.
Hold on. Let me give you one examples. Let me give you one example. Early in the season when people are say Palmer go missing in big games, and we gave the excuse that he's been double mark or triple mark, right? You have Joao Felix on the bench. Someone that can carry the ball and skip past people and not make people feel fun. At some point, at the 68th, 65th minute, this man never tried to replace Palmer, and say, yo, Palmer, me give you a couple games running, and I see him think, I'm going to try something different. So now, you see when Joao Felix go out on loan, and I do the same thing, them what we would have said, could I do for we at AC Milan? People are going to say, you need one left. I said to myself, I want the blood clot this.
Because them not
they have to play as a rotational player, and me even I get rotational minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, me I do ya. I mean, I'm
not just
young.
that. I just low IQ people, bro.
Man,
Them
it's
not
low
understand.
IQ people.
Them not understand how the sport work. Them not understand the sport. Nobody not take the time for flipping actually just look and analyze things. Or maybe them just not have the brain capacity. As
They
you know,
don't. You know
flipping
this,
brain
like,
cells. Yeah, the brain
because
cells. Yeah. The two
because,
are fight for third place. But
because put it like this. Look, I'm gonna always bring up Schluter and Liverpool because of the perfect example. The perfect example.
Thank you.
Who should use at striker for Liverpool? Jota, Diaz. Why him do when he uses why him don't use Gakpo at striker? Because him understands the best him get out of Gakpo is not at striker. When he bring on Nunes,
Klopp takes two flip. Klopp never realized that.
yeah. When you bring on Nunes, is Nunes playing striker? No, Nunes up on the wing. You wanna know why?
Bro,
You see, because you see that centre forward role right there? That is the most important role on that damn pitch. That centre forward brings the wingers into play. You have Joe Felix, you have Nkunku. You wanna know who plays well when they're manded up on the pitch? When you actually use them as a centre forward? Jadon Sancho.
Mm-hmm.
When you have
them man don't know
Palmer,
that, bro.
no, they're not going to know that. When you have Palmer, I drop deep, and then you have Nkunku, I drop deep, and Sancho, well, like to take the ball and play and stretch the pitch. Who Sancho gonna end up? Who is Sancho playing the ball into the box to? Which Chelsea shirt is in the box? There's no Chelsea shirt in the box because you have two players that are identical playing on the pitch. That don't make sense. You see, when you have Nkunku, you need to play somebody that's going to. It's like I hate to say this, Flawless. I'm going to say it. Everybody in chat, forgive me for ever saying this. The best 4-2-3-1 we've seen in the league so far has been Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It sick my stomach for say it. It really does. But he had the best 4-2-3-1 in the league. I hate this form.
Hold on. Just before you jump me. Right? This culminated from earlier in the season, right? Because cool. Maybe you say Nkunku, you're not an out-and-out striker, and we just Palmer more than you. But you see, when Nkunku was racking up hat-tricks in the Conference League, however they're
in the league
or not.
Oh, with no one the money.
Yeah.
But they play a different style of football, you know.
Exactly. But when you saw Nkunku came off the bench and got you that winner when Jackson was having a horror show, and Nkunku kept scoring at that time, why in the Lord's name didn't you say, you know what? I've got to try a thing to force the two of them in at the team, right? Because you trying to do that when me can guarantee you actually showing the impetus to say, you know what? I go try to get my better players in a starting 11. None of them are the one who I'm going to be right now. I tell you that. I tell you that. Tell you that. And now when you see Jackson finally get hit for rough patch, I'm not going to say, all right, Jackson, your time and my time now. I'm confident because I get minutes. You understand? I been not do this. A long time I wait for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Right? But you see when you blatantly ignore that and I give them like my bird, like the brother in so like as I said, I give them microwave minutes just to make a little popcorn. Where you think you're gonna get? Where you think you're gonna get? Exactly, where you think you're gonna get? The microwave lock off, brother. It gets done in a store, bad man. The man them no want to do nothing. Right? And then when you see that now, that also culminated with those players that you trusted so much, I hit poor farm. And that all of that culminated in what we are seeing now. Just absolute shit. And what's an indictment of all of that too? Him did try trust this with young players. You try put trust and solidify them as you know what? Them I'm starting them, but you could have never do that because the man them young. And the experience in our Felix, the more experience on our Felix and in Nkunku, because me talk about the attack, because you just not have it in our defense, but you could have outscored the team them. You see me? The more experienced man, the more you could have just to get you over the line or help you just dig deep through the rough patch now.
That can help out.
You ostracize the man.
You didn't keep him on side. I get your point.
Exactly. You ostracize the man them. So when the man them want left, what you gonna do? One bag of shit, brother, one bag of fuckery, loan fuckery, I go on the field. And that's that. So honestly, right now, it's hard to watch a Chelsea game, brother. I tell you the truth.
No, the thing is, Javon, I'm going to continue that. Yeah, Prime, you can click me. The Ole Gunnar Solskjaer 4-2-3-1 with that front four with Bruno Fernandes, Mason Greenwood, Marcus Rashford, and Martial. You want to know what those four did a lot during that? They interchanged. Your players, Mason Greenwood isn't getting. Say we're going up against Mason Greenwood isn't playing well against this left back, right? Marcus Rashford isn't playing good against this right back. Martial will switch to that right back. So let's say we're playing off the top of my head, let's say Crystal Palace. They're playing a right back that to help stop Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford switches with Martial. That right back now has a problem. You're playing to stop Rashford. Martial don't play like Rashford. That's two different players. With Marcus Rashford, you want to run him down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Martial gets the pitch. Martial is going drifting inside. You have to know drift inside to try and stop him. You want to know what you drifting inside does? Leave space on the wing for somebody, for Marcus Rashford now to go into while Anthony Martial drags you where he's going back at striker. Bruno Fernandes going over to the right. Mason Greenwood playing striker. Anthony Martial dropping deep. Like, just that how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had that front four just always interchanging. Maresca doesn't do that with your team, and it's stupid. When you see Neto going up against a left back that Sancho can get the best out of, make Sancho and Neto switch. When you see a strike force that you're realizing, yo, Jackson can't really get the best out of these guys. Yo, put Cole Palmer there. Put Cole Palmer there. Make Cole Palmer start dragging them out of position now.
Yeah, because the mafia attend to him.
Yep. With Jackson there, they know that Jackson is just going to stand there and not move. When you put Palmer there now and Palmer start drifting, you want to know what the centre back has to do? You have to drift. When you drift, guess who's now in a 1v1 situation against a centre back? Jackson. The interchanging front four is something your manager doesn't do, and it's sickening because it's something that would add so much weapons to your already existing arsenal.
And on top of that, him have the players them for do it. Bombard, man.
You got the players there, the quality.
No, he does.
Bro, and I like we are axe feet, and as some youth people him are bringing are some people who know up to par. I would just ask it because we need it. He actually had quality players. You had quality players to have one style of play, but switch up the style of play if shit hits the fan. And guess what? Somebody go in a room and shit pan the fan.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
You get what I say?
And
you not do nothing, no? And then over the transfer window, we just made ourselves weaker. So honestly, we're not going to do up on this point no more because our Lord foolishness are gone. Chelsea, just not good enough right now. However, the objective remains. We're in a position we need to try and get top four. Everybody else around with inconsistent. I mean, hate to look outside when internally we should not take care of business. But yet another season, me I pray for somebody fool, mash up themselves, somebody shoot themselves in their foot. We still do it. We need to make top four because what I'm about to say for the real Chelsea, for the Chelsea fans that listen to extensive content, not gonna make no sense. But they're probably not gonna believe this, but we can only hope that this ownership will actually spend some real money. What I mean by real money, buying quality players, if we get Champions League football. Because you see, if more than rather not be in Champions League, more than for going to Champions League, go get my ass whooped. Does that make sense to you? A club like mine doesn't go in Champions League to get embarrassed.
Yeah, you're not there to be whipping boys, man. Yeah, you got to compete. You got worst case scenario, you want to be a dark horse. Worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario, right? Yeah. And the level of football that I've been seeing recently, we are going to get beat up. We think that I'm going to kick in with chest. Right? I'm not supposed to have fear side like Leverkusen next season when we go. They have to say, yeah, man, ball game time, easy 3 points. I don't want to go Champions League to get embarrassed. Because that's the worst that we are going through right now, believe it or not. You're not. We're staying in a Europa League and beat up some boy side and you know them way.
That is true. That is true.
You see me?
But
Look at it this way. Let me ask only United fan as a question. Who know that got you one who ain't got you with Tenga in a Champions League are actually competing in a Europa League.
I've said about work that worst case scenario, if we're in the Champions League, we need to be a dark horse. Worst case scenario. So I don't want to be there just to be there making up the numbers. Scratch
exactly, bro. Can you imagine we are go Camp Nou with Madueke and Neto? This version here, Neto, brother, tap it for free. Stop it, sir. Stop. That is illegal. That is a red card if I've ever seen one. You see me? No, bro. No, bro. We can't do that, dog. We can't do that. Can't do that. Fix up. We can't do it. All I go face side like Madrid. The last 2 times that we face Madrid, we win and lose and overall lose. Them beat we are good on the yard, go beat them. You see me? And then before that, we beat them eventually go win the Champions League. You want me as a Chelsea fan to see a competitive fixture between Chelsea and Real Madrid. I mean, love Madrid with my heart, bro. I might the league aside that. You see me? And me I go there, go see a man like Mbappe. I run down for Cowell and Cowell see me not afraid. Cowell like, bro, nah, I'm good, homie. I'm not trying to see all that, bro.
Nah, I get you. Trust me. I fully understand why you ain't trying to see all that. A big up to actually Prime. Before I get to this comment, people, the playback Sheik's just gone live on the playback. We're gonna redirect to him once we finish here. UFC 312 card going on right now. People do middleweight championship Duplessis versus Strickland, so that's going down. So the gang are holding down. Any UFC fans in the chat, head over to the playback, people. www.playback.tv/sarcasmcitytv. UFC watch along going on right now. But we're going to redirect to Sheik's YouTube channel once we close out here as well. Let's get to this last one. But now I fully hear what you're saying, Javon. And Prime says, Kaneki, this is something I was saying when we played Liverpool earlier this season. Why don't our wingers rotate wings? If our wingers rotated wings in games, depending on the game state, we'd be more dangerous, is what he's saying. Which I hear. Rotating a wing. Why not? Why not? Gives the opposition something different to think about.
Bro, fuck the wings. Madueke, Sancho Neto, you deem not good enough. Guess what? Inside fucking 10s, bro. Inside 10s with Felix and Nkunku. What's so hard in that? What's so hard in that? You could have created a triangle between the striker, Nkunku, Palmer, and Felix. Just get them close and then use the wing. Bro. Dad, can you imagine my youth? Yeah, see man like Cowell and Talaba go against Lewandowski. Nah, man, been that.
I get you. The thought of it. Yeah. I get you 110%. Nah, I hear you. I fully hear what you're saying.
Right now, and I hope people genuinely understand where I'm coming from. I'd rather be in a competition where I can say, you know what,
you can win
this.
Yeah, of course.
No one just come. I would prefer to be in the Europa League and win that. Versus being in the Champions League, I know, say, yo, I may get past the group stage, but any big team, we get slapped up.
Yeah.
Because a stain like that doesn't go away. People still talk about 7-1 Brazil, bad man, in Brazil. People still talk about the measly 5-0 with Arsenal, when still never did end up with nothing. Give it last season. So can you imagine we get whooped by all side? Screw the big Spanish guys. Can you imagine we got AC Milan and lose all 5-0 against some of my man them Wiggy AC Milan?
Yeah, Loftus Cheek. You know what I'm saying?
Loftus Cheek and Tomori masterclass. No, bro.
No, I can't be having that, bro. So this club needs to fix up, bro. Need to fix up. Because at that time they would see people crash out. Man, you're a shit dog and it's sickening. Sick junkers to make dog vomit. Sorry.
That's cool, man. You get it off your chest, man. That's why we're
here.
Go on,
you have to get it off it. Because what Prime is saying, right? What Prime said as what I was saying is Maresca has done this. Granted, his only experience managing is from flipping Leicester. But I told you guys about his stubborn streak. When he has something that's working, that he believes is his ticket to the promised land, he's not going to change it. Unaga get sick of him very fast. Very, very fast. Because to be an elite manager, you need to know when to change. You have wingers that can play on both wings. Why you have them predominantly at one area of the pitch? Put it like this: when Man United played against Liverpool, Jadon Sancho, when we beat Liverpool back then, we had Jadon Sancho on the right. When Jadon Sancho scored the goal against Van Dijk, you know where Jadon Sancho was?
Yeah. Gone back
On the left. On the left. That's where he was. You wanna know why? Because they realized that he could get the best out of Trent. He got the best out of Trent. You have the wingers that a lot of teams in the Premier League wish they had to be able to can interchange them. Neto is struggling against Lamptey. Neto struggle against Lamptey. You wanna know who Neto not going to struggle up against? Veltman. You wanna know who Lamptey don't want to play against? Sancho.
Because Sancho now go kick or run down.
Yeah.
Sancho ball retention closer to him feet. You know what Sancho biggest skill is? And me used to do it too. Or still do it. Me wait till you make a move and then move the ball faster than you can step into my space. Because when you step in, the ball gone and me gone.
Yes.
When you're going up against Dunk, you wanna know what Dunk want? Dunk want a physical battle.
Yes.
You know who you played that countered Dunk? Nkunku. But you want to know who you didn't play as well to help exploit that place that Nkunku left? You want to know what you never did? You never told Cole Palmer to play as a second striker. You kept telling Cole Palmer to do Cole Palmer things.
Simple
That is
done.
not.
When you see them step into Nkunku, just run off the man. The man I go find you. Or the player on the ball, I go bypass Nkunku because they don't drag out the defense. You know, that difficult, bro.
It's not, and that is what I hate a lot when people try and make simple football. I can see this. I'm not getting paid millions of dollars to see this.
Yes, facts.
Yeah, I'm not getting paid millions of dollars to see this. Why is it that I can see Chelsea's weaknesses and strengths, but the manager that's being paid millions can't? All right, because this is the first time ever your defense wasn't really bad. You still have that fraud, that fake Spaniard in goal, but we're not talking about that. He don't count.
Yeah, when he, you know, I sense to talk about that, bro. Everybody know now. So you're gonna just let that out.
All right. There was a place in the game where Nkunku literally got the ball from deep in the midfield, and the space that was left because of the defense trying to track him. If one clip ball over to somebody that should have been running into that space, Chelsea would easily have been 2 goals up. And Nkunku got the ball and turned around and Palmer looked on him and wave. Why you wave to me, bro?
Bro, and that's the thing. Kinnicky, you know, say me rate you, bro, because a lot of men don't see this, you know. It's not about Nkunku dropping deep, you know. It's about people not understanding what to do when he drops deep. It not even need to be Palmer, because Madueke can see blood clot. Palmer, come in, so me gone in there, so and use your pace and make a curve run. You make a curve run,
because it's not like Palmer slow. It's not like Palmer slow. You have a next part in the game now. Sancho get the ball from Cucurella. Veltman in a trouble. You need a midfielder now to start. Pull another player off of Sancho. Sancho a look. Jules Bihar stand up at the center circle. I look on Sancho, I wave him hand to Sancho, and Sancho look on Jules Bihar like, motherfucker, you're supposed to be right here, creating an overload so I can to give me the ball in behind. Jules Bihar look on Sancho. Sancho give Jules Bihar the ball. Jules Bihar give back Sancho the ball, and Sancho look on Palmer in a space, and Jules Bihar just give him at the ball and give Jules Bihar the ball. Jules Bihar look around, see Palmer in a space. And then turn around and give back Sancho the ball.
The Jews be on the whole game.
Like Cucurella. What people don't get, you know that Cucurella was going up against Minta, right? And Minta fast like 10 bullets. Sancho has to go back and try and help Cucurella. And Jules Bihal is not helping out Sancho or Cucurella. Do anything.
Bro.
When Cucurella now I try step out, to help Sancho. Cucurella turn on and just watch the space where him left. Him a look pan Dewsbury Hall for cover the space and Dewsbury Hall just stand up one place. I take picture like, hey guys, first,
Can I ask you a question?
what happened?
What Dewsbury will do? The man will help the team during transition.
Well,
Man can't do nothing defensively and he can't pass a fucking proper ball for save in life. What is
Well.
he good at? Why him do?
well,
I'm not see do nothing. And when me tell people say shit, people are saying me to wash.
He's
What him
good.
do?
He's good at posing. Did you not see the poses today? This brother moving like he was taking picture for freaking cover girl. Man's like, big up everybody, Instagram live, on the pitch at Brighton and Hove Albion, enjoying my best life, here's Jaden Sancho. Jaden Sancho, I look fun this brother, like, yo, brother, put on your phone, we have a game, shout out all the people in the crowd, there's my mom. I say hi, mums. Like, you in the middle of the game and this brother a daydream. Completely daydreaming. It reached to a point that they were completely ignoring him. Like, Prime can tell you this, Certified can tell you this, anyone can tell you this. It reached a point to the game that no one was passing to Dewsbury Hall, and it was so bad that they had to drag him, like what, 10 minutes into the second half. They had to drag him off the pitch because everybody just started ignoring him.
But bro, if you question I make it sub, I saw the team tell the coach say I fuck him,
What I don't
lie,
get,
bro. I don't lie, bro. Anytime a team objectively say, yo, you see that pussy here, him not get no ball. What you gonna do as a coach?
You gotta take him off, man. You have to be
No.
like, hey, this ain't it.
What pissed me off with Maresca is that one big man at Brighton, yeah, it's not Burton you're playing, it's not Charlton you're playing Brighton. Brighton that's been in the Premier League and has been taking points off of big teams consistently. Why you play Dewsbury Hall in that midfield against a Premier League opposition? Not a League One opposition, not a League Two opposition, not a Vanarama division acquisition, not a Sunday League team from Cross the Road division. You're playing Dewsbury Hall against Premier League opposition. Why? Why are you doing that? You've seen Baliba. You've watched Baliba bully a lot of midfields in the league, and you're playing him up against Dewsbury Hall. Baliba can easily pick up Dewsbury Hall with one hand.
And dash him away.
Yeah? You're playing him up against him. What made me so hate Dewsbury Hall so much was an instance of Caicedo wanting help. Caicedo has the ball, and 3 Brighton players swarm him. Baliba is trying to take the ball from him. Mitoma is trying to take the ball from him. And the other midfielder that they had beside of him, I'm trying to say his name is it guard?
Yeah.
Hold up.
The midfielder?
That was playing beside of him, yeah.
Hinselwood.
Yeah, Hinselwood. So Hinselwood, Baliba, and Mitoma is trying to take the ball off of Caicedo. Caicedo is in a 3v1. Caicedo needs help. Caicedo look to Dewsbury Hall, and this brother is hitting the griddy for Instagram reels, trying to get retweets.
And course when the man lose the ball. Bumble, go help the man. That me hear
Like,
that about Chelsea.
I want everybody to know
because me come off overly aggressive. Right? And me can't hold my composure sometime, bro. But when me see fucking have a car for my brother.
No, facts, 100%.
Fam, you have 100%. To. You want to know why? When you say not losing it, you're supposed to lose it. When Man United were playing like foolishness, you want to know what I came here and did? I lost it. Yeah, I came here and I lost it. Because I'm not going to sit here and look at this foolishness and try and act like, well, it wasn't really. No. You, Dewsbury Hall, Gusto, you only need to hold a seat and just not play the next 5 games. Okay? Only just need to not play the next 5 games. You see Neto, and you see Maresca, somebody needs to literally sit down and give this brother 2 blood clot kung.
You see me? Brother,
you see this, fam, you see the side where you're out? Start interchange with your front foot. Look for the man them and understand. Say, you need to start play with everybody strength. Like, you want to know how bad it was, Javon, for how bad Man United was, as Kind FC pointed out? I was watching movies. Flawless
Yeah,
here's proof. I was watching movies instead of
Okay,
watching Man United. Yeah? I was
okay.
out here watching, what was it? Flawless even got me
Marvel stuff.
watching the Avengers. Because
Yeah,
I've never
Winter
watched the
Soldier.
Avengers.
Yeah, he's watching the Marvel with the lead up, like Winter Soldier,
Bro,
Iron Man, all that
it's
stuff.
to a point now where I watch the games because I have to. There's no
Yeah,
joy
I
in
think
this.
so.
Yeah,
It's
just
a
so you
work,
don't get
brother.
fined.
We don't start this with me like work.
Been
Oh, and also,
here now.
yeah, and also you see this backline where you did use Chalaba, and yeah, use it back again. I actually liked it.
You don't even tell me. Because the light skinned fool who they call Colin enough to see back this picture.
Yeah,
You see me? Bro,
that backline was actually like, I couldn't blame the defense. Gusto was at fault for the Mitoma goal, and the Ruta goal came from Drewsbury Hall, trying to get Instagram reels and losing track of his marker.
Yep.
That's where the mistakes came from to the goal. I can't look at Chalaba and these men and say, yo, you know what? The defense was bad today. Both of the centre backs weren't bad today. None of them were bad today. All right.
That's
You
fair.
see,
That's
but this low IQ thing with Maresca, listen.
Man, I
If
move like in dunce, bro. I'm annoying that dunce.
Me know him not done. Me know him stubborn, but at one point, somebody need to sit down and actually look on him and say, yo, bro. And you see, to the Man United fans that are going at Jadon Sancho, understand that he is the third highest assist. Man United, he's the third Man United player in the assist rate ranking right now. Yeah, only 2 Man United players have more assists than Jadon Sancho this season. So stop talking. All right, all of you that just want Jadon Sancho to fail, Jadon Sancho has the third most assists. And put it like this: if I took away the 3 penalties that Bruno scored, Bruno has contributed to would contribute to less goals in the league than Jadon Sancho. 5 assists and 5 goals and 6 assists for Bruno Fernandes. 3 of Bruno Fernandes' 5 goals are penalties. If I take away that, he's contributed to just 1 more goal than Sancho has this season. Bruno Fernandes has played 8 more games? What is it, like 8 more games than Jadon Sancho? If you take away his penalties, he's contributed to 1 more goal than Jadon Sancho this season. So to the Man United fans trying to push this Jadon Sancho agenda, brother, stop it. All right, stop it, cause it pissed me off right now. Jadon Sancho is at Chelsea doing the basics. Chelsea have players in their team that can't spell basic. All right.
And big up to Violet, man.
The man them
go on, Javon, go.
The man them in our squad I got call out the word them BASIC. I say one completely different word, brother. You know they look up into them.
You're freaking Beetlejuice, bro.
Yeah, man.
A big up to Violet, says 3:30 a.m. Crazy work, great. Appreciate it. Says big up to the panel as well. Big up everyone tapped in, man. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after or listening on the audio platforms, big up to you. So whether you're watching this live right now, watching this back on the YouTube, continue to run up the likes. We've gone way over 100. Make sure you subscribe to Javon's channel, The Final Whistle Podcast. The link is in the title. You click the link, opens up a new tab, and you can subscribe there and subscribe right here to the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Before we do indeed close out, big up to all of you lot. You're not going anywhere because we're going to send you lot over to Sheik's channel. He's live on his channel doing the UFC watch along, also live on the playback as well, so you can watch on either or people. Javon, let them know what you got coming up over the weekend, the rest of the week, etc.
All right, now, yeah, people. Another episode of the Sideline View I gonna drop Tuesday morning. I have a show coming up with the Miz that from the other side of the coin. We're gonna just discuss everything Chelsea, and I think we're having another All You Can Eat Chelsea sometime midweek next week. If I'm not too busy, I should be on that. And then Brighton preview and review. That's about to be fun. And I will continue putting the work because you're gonna see me here again on Sarcasm City TV and on Lewis's channel. I'm gonna catch up. Just been crazy busy with work, so I've been up and down much. And with Marshall as well. Supposed to be on Casual CFC, so Work I get put in. Football I get taught about, but it rough, brother. I don't know how long I can do this. It's not fun. It's not fun no more. I want to do this. This shit no more.
A little bit. Hey,
I'm not making money off this shit. I'm just doing this shit for fun. It ain't fun no more.
Hey, for the bit, like I said, Find a Whistle podcast links underneath in the description. It's also in the title of the channel, so of this video. So just all I need you lot to do is click the link, opens up a new tab, and you can subscribe to Javon's channel as well. And like I mentioned, the playback where you get Premier League watch along, Champions League, UFC watch along going on there right now as we speak. Same with NBA watch alongs. Once the Champions League, Europa League is back next week, they'll be over there gaming content as well. www.playback.tv/sarcasmcitytv, or just download the Playback app from your app store. And this show and all the other shows you see on the channel, aside from watch alongs and the fan calling show, are available on all audio platforms as well. So Spotify, you may want to listen audio only. Follow us 5-star or Sarcasm City TV, say with iTunes, Apple Podcast, or wherever you listen to podcasts as well. We back later on today. Like I mentioned, the UFC watch along right now, but we're doing Aston Villa Spurs. So you're going to get Aston Villa Tottenham game live on the Playback FA Cup. That should be a goodie. Then you will get the United Spurs show, because United played Wednesday. I had to move that to Sunday. So you get the United Spurs show. So if Villa actually beat Spurs, that show going to be more than spicy, people.
What do you mean if?
This guy.
What do you mean if?
Real quick.
Yeah, go on, Javon.
Yes. Real quick. Yes,
cool.
yes. I do feature on Dan's channel on the Blue Diaries from time to time when we do previews.
There you go. So you can catch Javon here, there, and everywhere, people. And like I said, United Spurs show, and then following that, the United Liverpool show, Barbados edition with Beijing Reds TV. Big up to Pops and Bands every single time. But everything I just mentioned is all on the upcoming live stream schedule anyway, people. Right here on the YouTube, right here on the Playback. We're redirecting right now to Sheik's channel. All I need you lot to do is put Sarcasm City TV Raid in his chat. Hit the like button and subscribe to Sheik TV if you haven't, because that's my bro right there. So make sure you do. This has been the Yardman Podcast, Premier League / FA Cup edition of the show, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.